It is the Taxiderby. It's true.
We know we've had a lot of imposters on this stream, but this is the real one this time. We promise.
Finally, after many years, we finally located the real Taxiderby. And we also found the correct PS1 game to play this fine evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Ty Tuesday. This is CYBERCOUCH. With me is my friend Taxiderby. And we're playing... How many times can I mispronounce the title of this
Klongo!
game? Yeah, that's right, Klonoa. We're playing Klonoa for the PS1, also known as Klonoa, also known as Klonoa, also known as Klonoa, also known as Klonoa. Oh god, that one feels bad to say. If only there was a game with voice acting where they would tell us how to pronounce this name. Oh well, that'll never exist.
Klonoa.
As is tradition, would you like to start us off, Taxi?
Do it. Oh, or not. Extract mode is taking control. The game decides who takes the lead, and it's neither of us.
Get hit, nummy. The computer take the lead. So what is your history with this game? Obviously, you know, big fan. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, I played the actually played the second one first, and I played the first one way later. And oh yeah, we made DC. I guess we can just.
We're gonna make a new one so we can watch the videos and whatnot.
Yeah, let's enter our name. What's my name again? Shit, I don't remember.
Quinoa?
Alright, that sounds about right.
Q-U...
That's French, right?
Sure. I-N-O-A? Welcome to the new game of Can Ty Tuesday spell quinoa?
It looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can set my options too. This is a future. There's only like, look at this. That's basically controls right there. Jump and shoot, or you shoot and jump.
Oh, so either
Future.
left, right, top, bottom, or top, left. Okay, weird.
I just like little illustrations here.
Oh my god, they do little toots. That's amazing. I love those little guys.
I think the sequel takes surround sound into account, so there's a fourth option with like a whole band.
Oh, that sounds
But yeah.
amazing. That sounds like everything I want in my life.
Klonoa 2 is my favorite game of all time. We were playing the first one just because I feel it is a much better entry point, and it's a much more reliable thing to play on an emulator because...
Yeah, PS2 emulation is questionable on a good day.
Oh yeah. I spent a lot of time trying to get it to play correctly, and I did eventually do it, but it's one of those things that you gotta fist fight it for like an hour, and then it'll play. Something I am stubborn enough to do.
So, is that actually just a little Pac-Man hat? Is this a
That is
Namco
literally
game?
a Pac-Man hat. Yep.
Okay. Bold of them to put product placement for their other product on the mascot for this game. I like it. That's bold.
It's just like Samus's signature red hat with an M on it. Basically the same principle.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
difference. It's also funny you mentioned getting a game with voice acting. This game does have it, but it's like Simlish level, just gibberish.
Yeah, it's just wee wah woo wah.
Yeah, but
wee woo, yay!
But the funny thing is, like, they do use proper nouns, but they still pronounce them differently. Like, his name in this is, they say, what does it say? They say, like, Koa. And it's just like, oh, no one's gonna learn anything.
Oh, good. If it's Quoa, then I'm absolved of all crimes.
Cool. Yeah, so in the chat it goes, it's Kloa, basically. The remake has an English option, and Hupo, the little blue orb boy, is voiced by Laura Bailey.
Well, I mean, they hired the talent, I guess. I'm sure the direction was perfect.
Yeah, you can switch back to the fake language in the remake, but the title screen will always be the English voice actor, and I skip through that as fast as I can.
It's like such a small subset of games that have this 2.5D energy like so deeply throughout them. It's like this Tomba, I feel like, has a lot of it. And like in a weird way, Bomberman 64 has the sprite work kind of lining up with it.
Oh yeah, the Bomberman 64 featuring our favorite orb boy.
Yeah, favorite series of circles.
My favorite sequence of a character.
Yeah, Kirby 64 has some. They just don't render. Like, everything is rendered as 3D is what I mean. I'm talking about, like, the art, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was I think there was, like, one other game that was on the PlayStation, like, called Pandemonium or something, but I think that might have been full 3D.
Hmm. So, mechanically, you just grab little dudes, they poof up, and they do different stuff. Oh, was that... Did you save your dad?
I just saved somebody's life!
Oh. Good for them.
Yeah, so, basically... Oh, you got one.
Thank you for gifting some subs. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, basically this game uses, you can't really do anything without grabbing an enemy first. But you can either use it as a projectile or to double jump.
Hmm.
And it gets real technical with just sort of the weird combinations of jumping and double jumping.
Yeah, and grabbing dudes in air and all that stuff.
Yeah, they hold that one close to their chest for a while. Well, in the sequel, it's just like, you know what this is, and they throw it at you in the first stage.
One of the rare sequels that actually assumes you played the first one.
Mm-hmm. But only in gameplay aspect, the story is like, whoop, guess I'm not getting those gems. I'm sorry, Dreamstones. Ah!
It's okay. I don't think we need every Dreamstone. I'm presuming we don't need every Dreamstone.
Yeah, it doesn't even track them until, I do want to get all of these guys, though. Because there's a cute little thing every time you beat the stage, if you get them all.
Oh.
Time to meet a very passive man. Dude, I didn't know you were here.
There's a weird rabbit dog man barking at me. I'm not sure what this guy's deal is at this point.
We're about to find out. Whether we want to or not.
Has not helped me determine what he is.
That's the one thing that I feel most people need to accept immediately with this game is don't expect to look at something and know what it is. It's just, these are the same. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's a Kirby situation. So you have any history with this game whatsoever? I think you mentioned you played it once, like, forever ago.
I played a little bit. I played through, I want to say, most of 2 on the PS2, and I played, like, a little bit of the remake just because I was trying to get it to run ages ago, and it was having all sorts of issues. But that's about it.
Oh, that must be distant time for Dolphin to not be up to a task.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, I voted for the original over the remake, because the remake is a little too forgiving. I mean, on the positive side, like, a lot of the geometry is easier to read just because better graphics, but at the same time, they did the localization treatment of Americans are dumb. We're going to nearly double your health points and make a button that stuns everything on screen with no cost.
Weird.
It's just Klonoa just does the spin and everything gets trapped in a tornado, and it's just like the X button, and that's all you gotta do.
What a weird choice. Yeah, the anti-Contra. Yeah, the extremely anti-Contra hardcore, where they were just like, what if this game was one-hit kills, always, in a game that's clearly designed to not be one-hit kills? Yeah, in Japan, you have, like, 3 hits in Contra hardcore, and in America, nope, it's just one, and the game is very much not designed to be a one-hit kill game, which is why that game is ludicrously hard in the American version.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of... I was going to compare that to what happened to Treasure Limited games a lot. Way back in the day, they were just absolutely brutal when they were localized. I feel like Dynamite Heady is the worst offender, and that's one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Wait, we went the wrong way, I think? I do like you get a little speed if you go downhill. Or at least I think that's what's happening.
It could also just be camera, like, pivoting.
True.
What's... Hey.
So these things
Oh, they're
just
doublers?
double.
Gem
Yeah.
doublers. Oh, he's having a great time. He's up there having like, woo! Gems, baby!
Oh, I'm close to death. Gem! Yeah, that's, so like, the 100%, like, option of just getting all of those does require you get a good combo with that doubler. Or it's hell. Oh, damn it! I missed a little guy. I didn't realize that was the end of the level.
Wait, did you miss a little guy?
I missed one guy. There's 6 in every stage.
Oh, no. Well, good news. They're delivering, the eggs.
Got the eggs, baby. What is that? I don't want to breathe that. I don't want to come near that. There's a kingdom up in the sky, and you are attacking them.
Is this war? Are we doing a declaration of war? Save game data? Sure.
So how are we swapping off? Because I don't want to take the front driver's seat the whole time.
We can just do every other level, or
right.
switch every level. Yeah,
every level, every death.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the standard easy way to do it. Okay, so it is jump again with the jump button for the. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, no flutter jumping in this. Oh, what? Oh, but
there's a flutter jump, but you can't do it while you're holding something.
Yeah, and you can't chain it repeatedly. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you gotta land first. However, it does get refilled, so to speak, if you grab an enemy out of the air and jump again, then you can flutter a second time. Because later on, they will make you chain enemies in the air to get really high.
Wait. Oh, do you need to break bubbles?
Oh. But I think you're just hitting them with your normal thing works. You don't have to hit it with an enemy.
Oh, okay. Well, I did a terrible job. I'm sorry. I did a bad job multiplying the gems.
224 viewers, but don't worry, no one's paying attention.
Sorry.
No one noticed. Oh, you want to slap that?
Yeah.
Rescue that child.
So what happened to all the kids? Why are we... Oh, right, you can't flutter jump when you're holding a guy.
Can't do that yet. I don't think they ever properly explain what happened to why there's just a bunch of people captive. They don't even bother with that in the second one. Second one, you assemble dolls for this doll collector.
There's just no stakes. The stakes are, who cares? Have fun, go get
Oh, there are stakes, but people being trapped in bubbles is, like, barely mentioned. It just seems like an unrelated problem.
Just something that happens.
This just happens.
But that's the thing that happens.
It's a global problem. You go to later stages, it's always the native of that kingdom that's trapped in there. So it's just like, why are you all doing this?
Oh, I see. You have some kind of small shield.
He's got all the right moves.
This guy's impossible to beat. But yeah, these seem like really solid platformers. Does the second one go a little...
Can I take control for a moment? Because there's something important you need to see.
Is it... Oh,
okay, you think you got it. Yep.
Throwing at the camera. Yeah, the rare treat of the PlayStation.
I mean, that's why I like 2.5D, specifically just taking advantage of what does not work in 3D game or standard 2D games.
Mm-hmm.
And so when a game doesn't do it, I'm like, come on, man. What are you doing? Come on, man. No.
Wasn't the Klonoa game for the Game Boy Advance? Isn't there like a volleyball one or something? Like what?
Yeah, there is a volleyball one. There's a Klonoa Beach volleyball. Came out in Japan and Europe only.
All right, so for a future CYBERCOUCH, we're definitely gonna have to play the volleyball one.
Oh my god. It's one of those weird games too that like came out after Klonoa got a PS2 release, so it's got characters from like the PS2 game in it as playable characters. It's strange.
Oh.
Also, because it's got a European release, they did dub it because that one they actually speak Japanese instead of like improper words. So the European version, everyone's got that thick British accent, and it's very strange.
What? So everyone has a thick British accent, inexplicably in Klonoa, a game with established Simlish as the language of choice. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I was understanding this correctly.
Yep. There's 3 Game Boy Advance games, 2 play like this. One is an action RPG that was Japan only, called Klonoa Heroes, and I've not played that one because I barely understand the languages, despite all of my classes on it. I retained tabetai, so there we go. I know how to say I want to eat.
As someone who legally has a minor in Mandarin Chinese and could not speak Mandarin Chinese anymore if you put a gun to my head, yeah, I feel that.
I'd be more worried if you had an illegal one.
My illegal minor. Hey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to know Chinese. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I've got good news for you. I don't.
Oh, it's about to be hidden chicken nugget. Oh, no. Will I be able to make this jump? Oh, barely. Oh, it's just gems. I was hoping there was a boy in that egg.
No boy, just money.
So is there limited time in this game?
Nope.
What are these clocks doing?
Those are checkpoints.
Oh.
So the whole game's got a dream theme to it, so they use that as the checkpoints.
Oh, no.
I don't like that sprite right before it fires.
Yeah, it looks like it's having some weird issue. Oh. You don't throw it through the chicken nugget to get the chicken nugget? Damn.
What game does that besides most of them?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, a lot of them.
You gotta collect money with your body.
It is impossible. Oh, we will never know the answer. No, come on.
It will basically hand that to you later. Don't worry.
But I want it now. But it's my money and I need it now.
I'm on the see money diet. I see money and I take it.
I see money and I eat it. Oh.
Tabetai. Kane tabetai. I want to eat the money.
I'm hungry for dollars. Ooh.
You tell me to eat my greens and I'm doing it.
Wait. Was the coin all I needed from this room, or is the coin something else?
The coin is a 1-up. I don't remember if this game has keys. The second one does, but it appears in like a giant thing in the corner when you got it. Oh yes, that circle with an X through it is the universal throw something at this symbol.
Makes sense. Oh yeah, a coin, or as it's known in, or an extra life as it's known among these parts. A dude up. One extra dude, please.
Dude increase. Oh, you got all the boys. And bonus egg.
I have successfully achieved dude up.
This is one of those games that early on the lives don't matter too much, and then you get to end game where we have bottomless pits everywhere, and you're going to see that number drop to the single digits in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I forgot this game doesn't have bosses as their own stage. It just goes right into them.
Oh, weird. Boss at stage 2. Wait, Joka? Is that the Joka baby?
It's the Joka baby. We're about to see the real Joker.
You know,
in the remake, he is actually renamed Joker.
Amazing. Hearing the blue orb squeak does concern me what they'd have Lauren Bailey do.
I have not heard it.
Oh, that's the Joker.
Tim. I like how the fake language makes him sound like he's being called jerk.
Mischief Makers was the other game I was trying to think of that has this same animation style and quality to like the 2D sprites being used a lot more heavily. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my brain was stuck on that for the last like 20 minutes.
You solved it.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to. I love Mischief Makers. I have never beaten it because I never had my own copy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
It
judgment from society.
emulates badly. There's a lot of slowdown
no.
in certain places. Yeah, we got through it, but yeah, there's definitely some parts that are pretty rough.
Well, he gone.
Ooh! He just turns into a ray, a vector.
He
Goodbye.
turns into a straw.
This Joker seems pretty rude. I'm gonna be honest.
Is that just in your back pocket? Where'd you get? Whoa!
Whoa.
I love this track. They didn't remix any of the music because they were just like, hey, it's really good. It's also very high quality, like audio for some reason already.
Yeah. It was one of the games that was really excited at the PlayStation 1's ability to do CD quality audio. Oh. Come on, man. Okay, fine. I'll just let you jump over me.
Yeah, if you need any help, try hitting that bell. Maybe it doesn't happen every time. Whoa. Could have sworn it does happen. Maybe that's a remake added that. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, nice.
Thing only gives you like one or two.
Ooh, that's a cool
shockwave.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I wonder how they did that. Because I don't think they warped the mesh. This just maybe samples the texture or something. That's what I did for mine.
Yeah, just like a little effect they were doing. Jump over me now. Thank you. Oh yeah, I just realized they call levels visions. Yeah, this game had a weird aesthetic going on for sure.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, the Joker baby.
I'm sure we'll never see him again.
Ah, Klonoa is like a little Goku, has a wise grandpa to ask.
Yeah, but can your grandpa shoot himself backwards with Kamehamehas?
I do like that they even put in little details like Luna is the Moon Kingdom apparently. Like you can just catch little bits of noun in there. It's pretty good.
I do like that.
It is very Borat though how everyone calls him Klawa. Klawa the wife.
Oh no, that connection has never been made in my brain, and now it's not going anywhere.
Klawa.
There you go.
Oh, did I not actually? Oh no, I did get all the boys. Okay.
Got them all. There's a song that plays, and every time you rescue a group of boys, the song gets longer.
Ah.
I think it is called Thankful Suite. As in S-U-I-T-E.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, dang, this game just takes you from act to act really quickly.
Gamer time.
Mm-hmm. Time for Real Gamer Taxi to show us how it's done. Immediately gets hit 3 times. Time for Real Gamer Taxi to show us how it's done.
Listen, it's only embarrassing if you're dead. I can't even touch that guy right now. So that's why I also voted for this one. It's more room for error, I think makes a better stream. Sir.
Do gems do anything for you? Is there a point to getting gems?
I think it's the traditional get 100 to get a
is
1-up.
life. Okay.
Let's just... Okay. Alright. Get used to the very slight delay part. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're pretty far across the states, I believe, so...
Yeah, I'm on the Pacific Northwest, so at least I'm in only one time zone away.
Yeah.
Not that I need it. No. Doing great. Doing fine.
Yeah, the gameplay for this is like... Honestly, it was like refreshing to have just a platformer that worked pretty well in this generation. There was like weirdly a lack of solid Oh, so it's now just, yeah, a new group of people who are stuck in bubble.
It's just a big trend, I guess. Go away.
I do like that they let you get rid of the spawners. That's nice.
This time. Sometime. Oh! Very nervous to ride this thing on Parsec.
Yup.
Oh. It's probably one of those things where the hitbox doesn't actually move.
If you're having encoding issues too much, I can try and turn down the bitrate, see if that helps you out a little bit.
Oh, it's fine. It's just like those things are already scary.
There's something weirdly satisfying about the fact that when you throw an object, it doesn't just like zoop around a corner. Oh, you can just
stand
jump
on these
on
guys
those
when
guys.
they're inflated.
Huh.
Yeah. I didn't remember if that was in the second one. And we want to collect the ones inside your body. One very simple thing I love about this game is the way they prevent you from taking enemies with you is just give you a doorway with a low ceiling. That's all they gotta do, and you just can't bring it. Oh! Oh, I guess you can grab these. I don't remember that.
Oh, weird, and if you jump up here, it reorients your left-right. Okay, that's a cool way to do branching paths, too.
Yeah, they actually stopped doing that in the sequel because I think it's a little too disorienting later on. And they're like, might as well not do the simple ones if we're not going to do the harder ones.
Dude up.
Dude up. Dude increase.
Dude maximum. Well, dude maximum is like 99. That takes a while.
Maximum occupancy, 99 dudes. Can't have more than that. If you try to add another dude to the room, he just is rejected. He is fired.
The fire marshal will get very upset with you if you have more than 99 dudes in here.
If you have the first dude added, immediately gets ejected, regardless of where he is. He is just launched out of there by an otherworldly force. He gone. Oh. Oh, yes. Surrender. Cost us one dude.
Dude down. Oh, okay,
dude
yeah.
Down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can't bonk your head too much, I suppose. Oh, right, except it's an egg. Oh.
So they get you as he's slightly above ground too, so you can't just run up to him.
Oh god. There we go.
If it helps any, the height of your grab is there is a key in this level. The height of your grab is the moment you press the button, and it stays at that height even if you're rising or descending.
Why aren't there more elemental towns? Why isn't there Wind Town? I mean, they call Chicago the Windy City, but like, when are they gonna actually stop being cowards and just name it Wind City?
Where is the Chicago Crystal?
Where is Fireburg?
That's a nice way to tutorialize keys. Just, here you go, take it.
Here, that door with a key on it means you need a key. This is in case you are a super tiny child.
Get those gems. The scam stones.
I need those lives. You
need those boys.
I'm worried about Klonoa. What if we ran out of Klonoa?
Quinoa?
Ah, quinoa.
Oh.
think that's just a full heal.
Oh. Yep. I don't remember what's in the other egg. Might be a boy.
Oh, outplayed. All right.
Yeah, this is one of those games that's like the remake does make shit like this way easier because it's no ambiguity where something is.
I had a little boy in the background. A key, I've read about these.
Oh.
Ah, a door for a key.
You know you've grown when you can open a door without some asshole telling you to open the door. Every time I come home, I feel so brave.
Goodbye.
Later. My final message.
I'm just like a frame late on all of them, and I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to bonk him off the edge. I'm not trying to be rude.
I don't know if that's a better or worse fate for what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, do they ever address how fucked up it is to turn someone into a balloon and pop them? I mean, I assume not, because why would they? That would be silly in a kid's game. But also, that is pretty wild to just do to a guy.
I was about to say, at least they don't do it to any named characters, but I think they do it exactly once, and it's coming up.
Wait, really? Oh, baby, let's go!
I think you have to be already kind of spherical for it to work, though. If there is anything between your torso and your hand, you are probably good.
Okay, well, thank goodness. Then I'm safe from the menace of Klonoa.
as far as I know.
This is the most adorable little soldier.
Imagine an army of these just marching in on your town. Doesn't matter how strong they are, your guard is down, buddy.
Jugpot? Jugpot. Jugpot's a really strong name.
Oh, Jugpot's good.
This tiny baby telling me no state secrets is pretty wild.
I appreciate all the little cutscene-specific sprites they make for Klonoa in this game.
Yeah, they give a lot of character to, well, the character, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess if you're, you know, saving space by not using 3D model stuff, might as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the mouth, though, they, like, literally just hover it over the head. Because it's like, how are you gonna check?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's like, again, talking about Bomberman 64 earlier, that's like an angled flat piece on the front of a circle, but again, you would just never know.
Oh, Dr. Dub's back at it.
Oh, one sec, let me check that.
That feels like a deep cut showing me.
The orb having a beard is fucked up. I know that's because it's me and I have a beard, but also that's kind of fucked up. I do appreciate that we get fireworks for beating a level.
God, when was the last time I drew my actual self? That feels like a deep cut to me. Wait, I drew it in response to something Temmie did, but that was about it. Oh,
so we're already on our way to Jugpot. Big boy on a drum.
Oh,
big special boy on a drum. What's he gonna do?
Confiscating this. Crush him.
He's having a real rough time.
Yeah, thing I've always loved about the Klonoa games, and it's probably pretty obvious. Big fan of games where your moveset very much requires you to use enemies or the environment to, like, make the most of them.
Yeah, it's very interactive. It forces you to interact with the environment and the level. Like, I was gonna say, it would be interesting to see, you know, not a pacifist run, because you can't, because you need him to jump, but just, like, exact minimum number of guys you can blow up in Klonoa.
Everyone talks about harming... So the little round guys are called moos. Everyone talks about harming them, like, with such a dismissive attitude that I wonder if they're just, like, literal roaches, or you don't actually get rid of them. They just keep coming. They're pests. Out of my way. That's how we do it. Thank you for your cooperation.
I do love the idea of Bubble Bobble, of them, like, puffing dudes up in a weird way and then jumping off of them. Oh! Dunked.
Welcome to jumps in this.
Yeah.
Kits.
Especially with enemies over them. It seems like they are not afraid to do that, which it can be rough.
Or you just do that.
Yeah.
I like the freebie they give you by this guy jumping out of the water. Whoop.
Yeah, there's definitely a dude down there. Special little guy.
Oh.
Oh, I love these little guys. They're the best.
Oh yeah, I know. I love these designs so much.
Yeah, I definitely think the character design and aesthetic overall is like... The Klonoa's gameplay is like really solid, it seems like really, you know, it's quite good. It's definitely a cut above like mascot platformers of the Super Nintendo era, like without question. So that it's got that going for it, but also yeah, just like the aesthetic charm is just so nice.
It's got this slight psychedelic look to it that I like too. Just lots of vibrant colors and shapes.
Yeah,
there's a stage.
Like, it's based on dreams, lets them have a little bit more free reign. Yeah.
There's a stage in the second game that is just straight up, like, it's inside a building, but you look out the window and it's just space, and there's, like, broken mirrors just floating around and shit. And it also happens to be my favorite in the game.
Dude up.
Dude up.
The weird... Yeah, whenever they go, like, aesthetically weird, I wish more games would do it, because it is like one of the really fun advantages of games is the environments can just be whatever. No
what
rules,
if we just
right.
What if we do that? Why do that when you can 3D scan all your favorite celebrities, so you can have Vin Diesel in caveman time?
For a second, I thought you were gonna say 3D scan all your favorite dirt. Just. What if we could have...
With this new technology, realistic dirt is within our grasp.
You've heard of ray tracing. Check this shit out.
Our entire keynote is about this. We're not going to show any gameplay.
Check out this 8K dirt. It increases the install size of the game from half a gigabyte up to 30 gigabytes. You're welcome. You can't turn it off.
You can basically taste every single grain. Which you now can with this peripheral. This is dirt. Hashtag this is dirt.
But yeah, I wonder what happened to this franchise that it stopped. Well, I guess it's mostly just Namco kind of in general started slowing down on the game production end.
Yeah, there's actually a bit of backstory to that, which is, it's the classic, like, there are higher ups even in, I think it's Bandai Namco now, that really like Klonoa, but they're just like, this will not sell. It will not break even, probably. And the remake actually happened because when the merger happened, I think it was the vice president of Bandai, he just really loves Klonoa, and it was like, hey, can we have another one? So they did the remake as sort of a test to see, like, hey, will people buy this? And the answer was no.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It feels like a remake is a really poor way to test that for what it's worth, but also, yeah, it would... I feel like there is a time for it, and I think the problem is what they want Klonoa to be is not what Klonoa needs to be in 2021. Like, as far as, like, scale of the project, right? Because, like, if you were to do a Klonoa today, it would need to be like, you know, kind of maybe not like an indie project, but you know, like a smaller project, like the kind of game that would probably release at like $20-25, right? Like a short form, more accurate to original piece, as opposed to like trying to make an open world Klonoa game or something. You know what they would end up doing sometimes, you know?
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is like having like a previous project I worked on that is like indefinitely shelved was a 2.5D game. Mm-hmm. And the unfortunate thing is it's one of those formats that's a lot of work for very little content.
Yeah.
And just building a level in this kind of game is always a pain in the ass, because it's like you gotta really plan all the meshes are kind of like hard-coded paths and whatnot.
Yeah, it makes me think a lot about like the level design challenges they faced in like Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, where your system is kind of inherently forcing you to structure your levels in like such a specific way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's. I just can only imagine with a game like that too, because it's like, oh boy, Mario will just drift into space and die if you build this wrong.
Yeah, those ones in particular, like, I think it's pretty obvious when you play Super Mario Galaxy 2 after playing 1 that they definitely got more comfortable with it.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like 2 is really interesting what the contrast is, and that's why we don't get it. Even if you buy it now, before March 31st, you still don't get Galaxy 2.
That is still the strangest choice, because other than Odyssey, Galaxy 2 is still probably my favorite Mario game. Like,
it's super solid.
I love Galaxy 2.
Never played the Klonoa RPG for the Game Boy Advance, but kind of
Klonoa.
Yeah, whoa, I've never seen the bot explode like that.
Whoa. We're bringing in the forbidden language.
Klonoa.
Klonoa.
Wait a minute. I'm in orb and I hear a thing. Oh, how's it going, fish?
I guess we're not gonna do finding all the boys, because it can be a lot of backtracking if you miss them.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. If there is like an unlockable final level or something and we get there today or next time we stream through Klonoa, I can just use some kind of cheat or save file manager. I'll figure it out.
I was just going to suggest you can just send me the save file and I'll do it off stream. I'll
take an excuse to play through Klonoa a little bit.
I don't like this game. I've never liked this game. What are you talking about? I will say, big fan of the series. Really love the second game. I don't like Hupo. I've never liked Hupo. I don't know what it is. I just don't like this orb.
It just feels like a very... I always hesitate to call something lazy, but it does just feel like a ball with a star on it. It does feel, I'll say, like they designed it on a Friday at roughly 4:30 p.m. Like, all right, we've done all this work. Clone was great. We've tested. Everybody loves Klonoa, the little dog with big ears that floats. Everybody loves this guy, but he needs a helper to talk. Are we sure? Yeah, he does need help. Okay, fine. I don't know, man. Like an orb? And he's like high-pitched?
Fenfell in chat mentions, I just remember there's a character in Klonoa that uses guns. Yep, there sure is, and his name is Guntz.
Wait, what? His name's Guntz?
Guntz, although they changed it to Gantz in the localization because we didn't want to draw too much attention to the giant firearms he carries over his shoulder. Oh, people are getting blocked by the bot for saying that name.
Why is Guntz blocked by Automod? What? Guns isn't, but Guntz it. Oh, it probably thinks it's too close to a certain C word that sounds like unts, but starts with C instead.
Oh.
That would be my guess. Well,
Chunt.
That's right, chunts. That's what I was thinking of, for sure. Again, like, just... They didn't have to do that little swimming underwater section, but they decided to, and I can appreciate that. Because that probably took, like, a bit of time, because there were like little bubble sprites that I haven't seen anywhere else before either. Oh,
I think that those two show up if you drown. That looks like a Bomberman 64-2 character.
Yeah.
That's a second attack guy right there.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Seed Off.
Summoning my wife, Pamela.
That's right, I'm married to a fish. Is that a problem? Also, I just realized this dude's like timbre and general vocal stuff sounds very much like the walrus boss from Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh my god. Well done! Well done, kid!
Now come back after you find my silver coins! Well done! I take it he's very sturdy and does not perma-die. Yeah, wait, we are doing
You have
this
to grab the
main
husband
character.
and you throw it at the wife.
Oh, okay. So I guess my main question is, why is this guy just like he gets better? After he gets poofed up and thrown, he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm better now. It's fine.
It was off screen. Whoa, I don't remember this. You can pop him though. This one feels like one of the harder ones.
Seems like it, yeah. They just ask you to juggle a good amount of plates. I do like that if you miss him on his like run through, he hovers in midair over the gap for a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is they do not refill your health before battles.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yeah. There's this one kind of does it, but there's a thing the second game does a lot early on bosses, which I really love, which is what is it? The first boss of the second game has the typical weak point is on the behind gimmick. But after you hit him, he'll spin around, and you can that hitbox is still active, so you can actually juggle the first boss and one cycle him with really tight timing. In this case, you can grab him off her back when they do the jump, but it's really hard. I'm just really like games that are like, oh, there's a secret to avoid having your time wasted. Wish I could say the same for the last boss of this game.
Yeah, it's always really sad when you watch a speedrun and it's like pretty wild, and then the last boss is like, yeah, we actually just have to do the boss normally. There's no way for us to goof through it. We just gotta do it the regular way. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is just pure execution.
God
but even
bless
then, there's still a lot of.
God
Oh
bless
boy.
Sonic 06 with the best last boss of any speedrun as far as I'm concerned. What do? We trick the boss into leaving and despawning himself, and then we fly farther away so he despawns faster. What? It ends the fight in 6 seconds. What? It normally takes 15 minutes. It's like...
Are we talking about like the true final boss?
No, the Egg Wyvern, the final boss of Sonic Story.
Oh my god, yeah, I have seen, I think I saw you specifically do that.
Yeah, the Psycho
God, what a
try
trick.
is hilarious. Yeah. Just like clip into a wall so you fly off into space, and then the boss just gets confused and leaves. Yeah, it's awesome.
He doesn't want anything to do with this. Husband dispensed.
Yeah, they found a similar trick with Shadow recently, where you despawn Iblis, but it's a real pain in the butt. You have to do a bunch of chaos spears like perfectly. It's really tough. Is the fish good
Purified. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta smack spouses together and they get cured.
I respect Klonoa's decision to just, hey, shut up. Hey, shut up, man. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. Come on.
Yeah, I said, don't like Hupo, and though to be fair, I played the second game first, and the companion characters, there's two, they're really solid designs.
Oh, is Hupo not in the sequel?
Yeah, the sequel is like, aside from the enemies, Klonoa is the only character that is in both.
Weird.
And there is a reason for that, and I don't want to drop that spoiler.
Ah, okay. Well, we'll get there.
Speaking of which, assuming we get to the end of this game in this stream or a following stream, I will cry on stream, and I hope everyone is ready for that. I will cry.
It'll be the first, but hey, CyberCouch is it's a unique place. Does this game turn out to be sad? Probably.
Yoko Taro ending, but it's not afraid to pull punches either. Or sorry, it doesn't pull punches when it wants to hurt you.
Yeah, it's really messed up when they make Klonoa go through a microwave tunnel for
Oh,
like
God,
5
yeah.
minutes to turn off the mainframe. Yeah.
Got to get the shot of Seedolf hugging his laptop. Thanks to your aggression and violence, we're cured. I don't remember what
space.
stage is next. We only got 3 boys, but that's fine. I rescued half of your sons. Isn't that good enough?
Look, I'm not here to rescue sons. It's just
Oop,
an ancillary service. It's just an ancillary service I provide. That's all.
Look, you want some? Oh, you're up.
Yep.
So we go back to the Tree Kingdom. Yeah, you want a bunch of heroes to accidentally save several children, alive or dead? Hire Cloudma gang, not us.
Oh, these are like Mario 1 springs, where they want you to jump
Yeah,
a
they
very
are.
specific way. Yeah.
They are touchy. What's weird is, improved in the sequel, remake, they made them bad again.
What?
Yeah. Oh, can you not go left? Oh,
Oh, that guy's got a funny little hat.
it's got a funny little hat.
There we go. That's what I needed. I needed some boys to throw.
Ah.
Hello, do you have a key for me? I know you're tied up or whatever. You got a key for me?
I'm just looking for the key. If you are freed from the ropes in the process, that's just a bonus for you. Speaking of games where you use enemies, I have started replaying Wario World recently, and that game still holds up.
Oh, nice. Which one is Wario World? Is that the GameCube one?
Yeah, that's the GameCube one that Treasure did.
Okay. I can never keep them straight because there's Wario World, there's Wario Land Shake It, there's Wario Land 1, 2, and 3 on the Game Boy, I want to say?
Yeah. I think Wario Land 1 is considered... Isn't Wario Land 1 just Super Mario Land 2?
That sounds right, yeah. And then the later games were the ones where they were like, oh, you can actually play as Wario. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They did
Oh, wait,
Wario
no.
Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance.
Wario Land... I think Wario Land is literally called Mario Land 3, Wario Land. But he was introduced in Mario Land 2,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, because he's the bad guy in the one with the, Sorry, I'm spacing real hard right now. Oh, the one with the bunny ears. Yeah, Mario Land 2, he's the villain in that. Because you fight Wario at the end, but with bunny ears, which is very funny that Wario's first time he appeared in a game outside of the Virtual Boy, I want to say, is with bunny ears.
I thought the Virtual Boy one was still later.
Oh, was it? Okay, I wasn't sure if the one where Mario gets a bucket on his head for the Virtual Boy.
I love that. There's a second game does a really good job of, because you know it's PS2, they can have more on screen at once.
Yeah.
They'll just show parts of the level that you don't get to until way later in the background of earlier parts, and I just love that detail.
Yeah, it's always neat seeing stuff from earlier on. Like it makes the world feel more cohesive, like more whole, more put together. As opposed to just being a bunch of straight lines, you know, that end up going to exactly one place. Okay, there's a key door there, so.
Or it turns into like a Sonic-style labyrinth where it's just like, I've beaten this level several times and I still don't know where I am.
Yes. Chemical plant zone, aka, where am I? Help, someone tell me where I am.
I know all I know is if I'm drowning or not, and the answer is always go up or stay up. Not that I'm knocking Sonic 2, but goddamn, where am I?
It's okay, you can knock Sonic 2 if you want. This is a safe place for that. You're allowed to smack talk any Sonic game. And you're allowed to say nice things about 06, I won't tell.
Oh.
There's no rules here. You can tell everyone you can tell everyone how good Silver is.
I like Silver.
Do you like playing Silver in Sonic 2006?
God, no!
I do want to hit this rose. Oh! I didn't even realize my health was low. Alright, get in there. You got it.
For the record, because Sonic chat's come up, my favorite character is Blaze the Cat, and I found out she was in 06, and I got very excited and then very upset.
She is probably the most fun character to play in 06 for what it's worth.
Oh, good.
She is the fastest, yeah, by like a pretty good amount.
And then we're gonna take her away before the finale.
Yes.
Fun's over.
Yeah, you get to play her enough that you're like, hey, Blaze doesn't control too bad, and then the end.
Whoop.
Nice save!
Yep, that happens. Okay, we are not doing it over hell, I don't even think I could do it off parsec. The bonus stage of this game is just like frame perfect timing, and it even requires you do things like, oh, you better be grabbing this enemy while you're ascending or you're not going to make enough height.
Amazing.
Yeah. Foiled by low ceiling. But now I can just use him to grab his own demise.
So I take it throwing something at the flowers will open them up, and they've probably got like a chicken nugget inside.
Oh, probably. I need to find something that I can grab, because I can't grab either of these boys. They are protected against my wiles.
Hmm.
So I can just... I think... Maybe that's the sequel. Oh, wow. Nothing responds. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sir?
I mean, you can keep moving forward. I have a feeling there's another...
Oh, okay. There you are. Yeah, sometimes they don't respawn until you're in a specific spot, just so you can't cheese certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably gonna be it. Of course. They knew. They knew what I would try.
Yeah, I think they want you to keep going left at first. That'd be my guess.
Fair enough. Whoop. Grab you out of your little hidey hole.
Oh, I was just having lunch.
Do you love that the double jump also doubles as a attack on its own?
Yeah, having a hitbox thrown downwards is pretty neat. Dude up.
Yeah, there's dude up, dude plus. used to be so into the series, I remember like all the enemy names, and they're all nonsense.
Yeah, what? Well, the little guys are moos, you said, right? Is that like M-U?
Yeah, M-O-O.
M-O-O. Oh, like a cow.
Yes. Although I don't know if that's a localization thing. Obviously, in Japanese, it'd just be a U, because double O's is just O. Oop.
Secret
The names are almost the same kind of nonsense that like you'd expect from a Kirby game,
Yeah.
except even more simple.
My favorite Kirby enemy, Gordo.
Gordo. Sometimes it's things like, oh, this is an enemy, it explodes. It's called a Bomby. There you go. B-O-M-B-I-E.
I mean, my favorite for that is... I mean, I just really love Albatos in Super Mario Bros. 2. I think Albatos is just an inspired name for an albatross that throws bombs.
Which one is that again?
That's Mario Bros. 2. It's Albatos. Yeah, there's these birds that drop bombs as they fly by.
Oh yeah, those things!
Yeah.
They're wearing the little masks.
Yup. Albatos is just a really good ass name.
Going on a fun little cart ride. This is our public transportation. Can you get to work while dodging the deadly spikes?
Look, it's just the same as your morning exercises. You gotta be awake and aware.
Also, for some reason, the sound of that cart crashing and whenever it lands is baked into the song.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just in the soundtrack.
I mean, it makes sense, right? If you're trying to save resources, just have it only play one music track that just happens to have everything in it.
True.
I don't know how many resources that would save, but I presume it's not zero. It may be a limit approaching zero. Oh, this looks tricky to jump off a trampoline without accidentally throwing a guy.
It's a usual problem being on a trampoline with anyone else.
Gonna get double bounced and get injured horribly. Take grievous bodily harm from someone else jumping on the trampoline the same time you jumped on the trampoline.
Only one of us is coming out of here on purpose.
I love that every game I think of playing on a trampoline, or that I did, you know, when I was a kid and had trampolines, I think they all involved us trying to injure one another in some way. Like, that's always what trampolines were for.
All childhood games playground games are always about just injuring the other person indirectly.
Yeah.
They really are.
Being an adult meant I legally could buy a trampoline, but also I understood why I should not buy a trampoline. That's what I think adulthood is.
I still haven't learned that lesson.
Oh, you're just buying trampolines all day?
I cannot stop.
Someone please. I'm buying too many trampolines.
Someone help me budget.
$1,500 trampolines.
Buy fewer trampolines. No.
No. How... I wonder how much a trampoline is these days. I don't even know.
I don't think I ever actually bothered looking that up, aside from, like, the single-person ones with the bar on them.
I'm looking up how much a trampoline costs. How much could a trampoline cost? $12? Oh, good. There's a trampoline park nearby. I'm sure that'll stay open.
Ooh.
Wait, is this 14-foot trampoline with a net only like $300? Damn, I assumed trampolines were way more expensive than that.
The reason not to buy one just fizzled out, didn't it?
Kinda. There's also these wacky ones that are like $2,000, but they've got like a ladder up to them and like reinforcement around the nets on the outside. What's going on?
So this just... Wait. It's got a net and then what?
It's got like reinforcement along the net, so it's like a this one's really weird. What's going on with this trampoline?
I need to see this.
Oh, it's got like they show someone doing hot skateboard moves. It's called a plum bowl trampoline. What the fuck is this?
God, we grew up too fast. I need in on this.
This is a really weird trampoline design. I don't know. It's probably something special. Why do I care more about this trampoline? Costs 10 times as much as the other trampolines. Why?
Reveal your secrets. Our famous money laundering through trampoline sales scheme.
The directions are awful and assembly took an incredible amount of time, but this trampoline is worth it. Way better than a normal trampoline. It's amazing and a total hit with any kid that gets to jump in it. Get it? Why is it better than a regular trampoline? Will someone tell me?
If you tried it, you'd know.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I think if you don't rescue all the boys, it still plays their part of the song, but some of the instruments are missing for their part. That makes sense.
Ooh, tree mansion, you say?
Oh, I love this track. I love pretty much all the songs from the halfway point onwards. The last two were probably the best, though.
Really nice, like, syncopation going on. Oh, did these guys blow up?
Yep. And their gimmick is they also do not pop when they're thrown, so they will actually drop down and you can pick them up again.
Weird. Oh, okay. We're going over here. That's fine. I was a little surprised as all. Okay, there we go.
I think they put that on a track in the remake, but in this one it's just one of those weird, like, Japanese mallet disc toys. I don't remember what those are called. Someone in the chat's gonna correct me.
That's a toy?
It's the thing of, like, the several discs stacked on top of each other and you hit it with a small hammer. Kendama? I don't know.
I don't know what we're talking about.
No, not a kendama. That's what Yatterman uses.
Are we talking about Yatterman now? Can we talk about Yatterman's weird robot dog or the live-action Yatterman movie they made?
Oh my god, they did do that, didn't they?
Yeah, apparently it rules. I haven't seen it, but Boix and Ilian watched it for Rough Cuts, the podcast they do about dog movies, because Yatterman is legally a dog movie. And yeah, and that movie sounds so kick-ass, and I watched a couple clips from it, and it is like cartoonishly over the top in a way I can truly appreciate. Do I need to hit the switch again? Or am I just missing a doorway that has a key behind it?
Probably. Also, the thing I was thinking of, I think is called a Daruma Otoshi, which is it's just a bunch of, like, wooden little, like, discs, and you want to hit them with a hammer, but, like, at the bottom with just the right strike that it pops out the disc from beneath it while the others stay on top.
Ah, okay.
Same kind of energy as pulling out a tablecloth without moving the dishes, but repeatedly.
Yeah. We'll come back here later, I suppose. Oh, but there's a trapped little buddy up here. Oh, I'll come back for you.
You can't recognize jungle machinery when you see it.
Yeah.
It clearly needs a jungle battery.
What's a jungle battery made out of?
Jungle.
What part of the jungle?
Look, you're asking too many questions.
Look, what am I? A batteryologist? Get out of here. I don't know, man. A potato? Like a log, I guess?
They don't call me Dr. Battery for nothing, but it's not that.
A lot of my I am Dr. Battery, but I don't know anything about battery. My t-shirt is raising a lot of questions I feel like it answers.
just want to walk around with a T-shirt that says "Don't ask me about my doctorate." Got my bumper sticker that says my kid isn't a college grad.
Now that's bold parenting, a shirt that puts down your kid actively.
But then you see at the end of the movie, the sticker has been removed, and you can only hope that it means to the best.
Finally. My child does have a PhD in batteryology. I feel like they want me to hit this switch. But what? Come on, man. Oh, jeez! Slippery little devil. Slippery little devil, this guy.
I didn't see nothing. You're fine.
That's
it looked fine to
wild.
me. What?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be anything.
Sorry, I just had a vision of a poor future like Shulk over here.
Yeah. It happens sometimes. You know, it's a parsec thing, you know, connection, you know, online, the internet.
Huh, weird.
There we go. Dang it, I'm getting shot by everybody.
Oh, this is the stage where they finally force you to do the triple jumps. I think it is. Uh-oh. That fuse does not reset.
I see, yeah, they carry that through doors.
Yeah, if that door is tall, just assume you can take something with you. And the only time that rule is ever broken is at the end of the stage, so it doesn't matter.
You're up.
Killed.
I didn't want to fall down a hole because I backslid, but I will take this death. That's fair.
You hurt my boy!
I'm sorry I hurt your boy.
Oh, right.
How much could a species that blows up 10 seconds after coming into existence really... I feel like you'd run out of those guys pretty fast.
We're just, getting those, spores out as fast as possible. Crane flies ain't got nothing on us. Oh,
Damn.
It's not.
Brazilian egg.
You're saved!
Clear! It's fine! I'm helping.
Whoa!
Now do we need to manually start the gear by throwing shit into it?
That would have
No.
been a good idea. They don't do that.
We need a jungle battery, right? You already said jungle battery. That thing
It's not
we
as good
all
as...
know.
You said by throwing an enemy into it, but boy, actually you do that in Wario World. You do grab an enemy by the heels and spin him into a gear to turn it.
That sounds awesome, though.
Oh, have you not played Wario World?
It's been a very, very long time. Because I rented it once, and that was about it. Yeah, wow. So yeah, it's been a very long time then, because that game came out... Oh boy, time to turn into a skeleton. Was that 2002?
2003.
2003, yeah, in that range.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I played it last night, so I saw it on the title screen.
Oh, nice.
I did my research of looking in the right place at the right time, just by chance.
Nice. Good research.
Oh! Bomb puzzle.
Oh.
I want my my locking mechanisms to make a cartoon spring noise when it doesn't work properly.
You're gonna need to get a rat from closer to the door for sure.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Bomb rat.
It went off right when you got there.
Especially good when there's a variant of these with a shorter fuse, and you have to solve puzzles of those along with the other ones at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. That's actually one of my favorite kinds of puzzles, is just leave a bomb for yourself to open a door later.
It is impossible. Tee-hee. Goodbye. I'm the Joker, baby. We live
Just
in
gonna
society.
wait here. Oh yeah. You might want to take over for a bit just to practice this, because
Just to
you're not
get
going to get a
triple
better
jump.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh wow, you do really quickly.
The moment you grab an enemy, you can throw them. It doesn't even have to be over your head yet. You got killed.
Can't believe the wind guy got up here so easily.
I was about to say, yes, the famous... I was about to say, yeah, famous mammals known for their flight. But then again, there's the whole thing about making a tiger the Lord of Wind in, like, multiple mythologies. So what do I know?
Oh yeah. Oh, so.
I only know the Japanese name, Byako.
I mean, they're fluttering. They're like a weird fluttering dog guy. I don't know exactly what Klonoa is. All I know is I like him. I like this little guy. He's got a
Yeah, I
charm.
think he's a cat-rabbit composite.
Ah.
I think Cabot is the fan term. It's impossible.
We will never know.
Okay, it's probably ascending. There we go. I do like the little audio cue hint.
This is why Toby Fox will never put a music puzzle in a game ever again.
Is this a 5th or a 7th chord? You must solve all of these.
Yo, you got any dominant 7th minor chords in here? Yeah. To solve this post-game puzzle, you're gonna need a working knowledge of jazz fusion. Good luck.
To get the secret good ending.
Oh my gosh, that sound now. See, there's a puzzle game final puzzle that I could get into. Like, it's just regular normal puzzles throughout the game, and then there's just inexplicably one inordinately difficult one out of nowhere. It's just like, what the hell? Why do they expect you to know about, like, what's a flat fifth? I have to go look this up? What? I have to learn music theory?
That's some Silent Hill 3 hardest puzzle difficulty shit right there.
Oh god. I always forget about that.
I played that for the first time. I was just like, oh, I'm a gamer. I'll go with the hardest thing. And then I did that for about 5 minutes. And I'm like, shit, I don't know anything about this. And then I think there was a YouTube series someone did about that. It revealed that 2 of the puzzles were, like, constantly misunderstood and what the solution was. And, like,
Good.
what the hints were just widely misunderstood even by strategy guides. And then they contacted the translator and they were like, what? No, that's not what that means.
God, those are always the best when you find a question in a game that's just wrong.
Oh yeah, someone pointed out, yeah, it is indeed Voidburger. Just that one puzzle about the keypad puzzle, which straight up has a programming error, so the solution is wrong, and people had to do like all this insane conspiracy theory corkboard logic to figure out what the hell it was talking about, and the answer was, oh yeah, no, that was supposed to be a 7, but the programmers made it a 5. Oops.
Cool.
Phew. Someone said a few puzzles are programmed wrong. I only thought that one was.
I can't even think outside of, like, La Mulana what game puzzles I've really been torn up by.
La Mulana feels like it's designed to hurt you in that respect.
Yes, absolutely. It extremely is. Like, if you play through that game without notes or help, it's tough. It is definitely tough to get through, and you'll get stuck once or twice. I hear the second game.
Yeah, and I assume we're talking about the remake and not the original. Because the original is even worse.
I still think the most egregious case of this game, ostensibly about answering questions, has so many incorrect answers, it's absurd, is original run of Trivial Pursuit. They didn't check a single fact on that shit, man. Like, it's ridiculous.
Hold up, what?
Yeah, Trivial Pursuit, the original printing, like the real old one. We've played through it a couple times, and the one that always makes me mad is what animal is like the most dangerous in... I can't even remember if it was specifically Africa or just in the world. Like, what is the most dangerous animal to humans? And the answer, if you don't know, is hippo. Is the correct answer. But it did say crocodile. It did say crocodile was the answer, which is extremely incorrect and bullshit and not right in any universe.
I never actually thought. I guess there would. It wouldn't be bizarre for there to be crocodiles. Yeah, there's crocodiles in Africa, though, right?
Yeah, but crocodiles aren't even in the top 5 most dangerous animals.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a second, are they? It's like, yeah, they're there. I saw The Lion King, which is a factually accurate movie.
Uh-huh.
Gelgbone.
Yeah, that was a really good question. What's the gay science? That one was pretty cool.
I don't think I ever fully recovered
I think my
from
favorite
what's the gay
question is
science.
still has to go to what broadcaster tells it like it is? Because this was made from back in 1950 when there were only 2 people on television, I guess, and 3 on the radio. It literally was just like, who tells it like it is? It was the whole question, which is like, what the fuck does that even mean? Who tells it like it is?
That's a you don't know Jack question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm guessing we gotta jump over this boy and throw chicken nuggets down the middle.
This one's rough just because the springs are very finicky.
Yeah, seems that way.
Also, if you throw Granny's back there, and if you throw moves at her, she chastises you for it in the following cutscene, which I've never actually done. Might be time for a first.
Yeah.
Alright. God, this springs. I'm certainly going to die with the mood just jumping into me from the background. Can I just wait here? Can I do that? Oh!
Alright, I'm in there.
Alright. The second game actually has the 2 left shoulder buttons make you just do context-sensitive animations that don't serve any purpose, but I think it's really cute.
That's great.
Yeah, if you like, I think like the L1 is a shorter pose and the L2 is a longer one. It's like he'll do a little spin or like a pose, and if you're in the air, like if he's in the air, he'll do a spin instead. And if you're falling a great distance and press it, he'll do like a skydiving pose and go whoop! It's really cute.
I can appreciate any game with just a useless button functionally that is just fun to press.
Oh yeah,
is that good?
Whoa. That's a big Crash Bandicoot fruit, Wumpa fruit.
Don't talk to me about Crash Bandicoot. I hate
Sorry.
Bandicoot.
It won't happen again. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you'd bring up Crash
Sorry, I forgot.
Bandicoot
I
in my
forgot.
home. God. Honestly, playing Crash Bandicoot 1 followed by Crash Bash might be the worst way to experience Crash Bandicoot.
You played Crash Bash?
Yeah, we played that Saturday
Oh, no!
for like 2 hours and barely had enough content for 2 hours.
I just remember. Oh yeah, no, I did see that on my phone. The notification, Ty Tuesday playing Crash Bash, and I think I blacked out just at the thought.
Just why? But why? Why would you
By the way,
play Crash Bash?
Because you don't know it's bad, and it's the only Crash game they had at the store. That's what happened to me. That was my one and only Crash Bandicoot game. Nice job.
Did you know that's not made by Naughty Dog?
Oh yeah, I know that now.
At the time, I was a child, so I didn't know what publishers were. But now
Now that I'm older and dumber.
Oh wait, one sec. I forgot we were supposed to hit.
You
Grandma
gotta punish Grandma.
Yeah, one sec. I gotta punish Granny.
I don't know if you have to hit her directly or just like doing that at all is enough. That's probably all you gotta do.
No, I
gotta use the
demand to
spring.
destroy Grandma. Oh, I'm gonna be unmade by my desire to... Well, we'll see. That's probably enough.
Yeah, so I like the idle button. Put one of those in my game, and it was so much work, but not being able to... Having an umbrella and not... Yeah, there it is. You bad boy.
I'm a nasty little guy. What can I say? I'm a nasty little windy boy.
Klonoa says, don't mention it. The fact that I hurt you, specifically. Tell everyone about my accomplishment.
Yeah, please tell them I saved you. You can leave out the part where I accidentally hit you in the face with a cockroach I threw very hard.
Don't mention it. Actually, no. Mention it a lot.
Okay. So we gotta get to some legendary temple of dreams in Dream World. Is there a term for the world Klonoa inhabits? Is this a named place or just Dreamland? But not Dreamland, because that's taken.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Dreamland in the sense that it's not... Yeah, it's Dreamland in the sense that it's just ambiguous if this is like a planet or a country, but it's referred to as Phantomile. Which is, the full title is Door to Phantomile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second game is Lunatia's Veil, so it takes place in Lunatia. That looks a very painful way to travel.
Is that just part of the outfit? Is it like one of those things where it's like, oh geez, the straps are all up in my grundle?
I think he is just that. I think he is just that thing.
The hat part of the body? Can he use that tail?
We got all boys? All boys. Yeah, there's a synth missing from the first group, so yeah, it just cuts out certain instruments.
It's getting longer because we've saved more guys.
More boys, more tune. Yeah, I never knew the...
Very Kirby overworld kind of feel, like Kirby 3 specifically.
Ah. Sorry, I had to remember all the controls for this game. Both of them.
Yeah, all two buttons and D-pad of it.
Yeah, the PS2 version. For PS2 game, you still can't use the stick. It has to be the D-pad, which I appreciate.
I appreciate it because using a joystick for a 2D game like this sounds like a real mistake that I made a lot when I was dealing with the Xbox 360 controller because the D-pad on it is big booty behind. It is so bad.
I had never owned a single Xbox console, but I heard about that. I heard about that in the schoolyard, and I heard about that in Newgrounds Flash cartoons.
Yeah. The 360 controller in particular, like, I used it a lot just because it was a good PC controller for a long time before, like, DS4 support was really terrible for a long time. I don't think people realize how bad it was using a PS4 controller on PC for ages and ages. And there just weren't really other options. And yeah,
you see that little fairy in the corner went nuts when I got the big gem.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks for the resub. Yeah, playing Donkey Kong Country with a joystick is no good. No bueno.
Oh boy. Especially if you don't have a walk and run speed, it's just, yep, full tilt. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, DS3 tool, the thing you had to use to get a PS3 controller to map to be a D input controller. God, yeah.
Oh yeah, and from a dev standpoint, it's still, if you've bound to any controller in any emulator, you know that they all have numerical values for all the buttons. Mm-hmm. But it's just totally different when you're trying to bind a DS4 controller for like a Unity game. Just like, oh, why is the left stick like R2, but then like X is L1 or L2? It's like, what?
Or my favorite one that I run into a lot is my hitbox. If I don't manually set it to be in Xbox 360 mode or like X input, a lot of times it will try and plug in as a PS3 controller. And for some reason, if I hit down, it'll do down forward. And if I hit forward, it'll do, or if I hit down forward, it'll do down forward. If I hit up, it'll do up back. And if I hit like down back, it'll also do down forward. It was really frustrating because for a while I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I just like couldn't block low in a fighting game for a day. I was like, what why can't I, are all of these unblockable? Are all of these overheads? What's going on? No, I just couldn't block. My character would crouch, but then they would just get hit anyway.
Imagine a world of only overheads.
God. Are these the descendants of Gunts?
His many-shelled children.
Oh, I love this! Yeah, look at this
Yeah.
sprite! Holy shit! Yeah, man! Woo! Oh, look at that guy!
Beanie with spikes on it. Oh! Shelled children. Oh, okay. I was like, can you not grab these guys? No,
So
you can't.
I thought the day-night mechanic was like intrinsic to all Klonoa games, but I guess that's only 2, isn't it then? Is that only a Lunasha's Veil thing?
There's no day-night gimmick. There's just a couple of stages you revisit at night,
Okay.
and they're like basically remixed.
Yeah, and like the enemies are different when it's nighttime or something?
Oh no, wait, I know what you're thinking of. There's this very specific stage that does that, and it's in this game.
Okay.
We're going there pretty soon, actually. It's like the pair of levels after this one.
Do we give up on this egg? Do we say this egg
I do not. There's a boy in there, and he's screaming, he's crying, and we gotta break him out of there violently with a ghost.
Maybe he likes being in an egg. Have you ever considered that, Hotshot?
I don't consider what other people want, only what I want from them.
Then I want him to not be in an egg anymore.
Get out of the egg I want in there.
It's my turn to be in the
Oh, I
egg.
hate these guys.
Dang. Alright, I'm in there. I'll get
You're
him.
in.
I'll get him. I ain't afraid of ghosts. Ooh, that spreads out a little faster than you'd think. You thought it was
Oh,
a
no
boy.
boy.
It was just a dude up.
We
Oh
have
God!
broke even.
The downhill, you are quite slippery, is the thing. If there's any kind of gradation. Yeah, look at that. Dang.
Welcome
Okay.
to our Teflon mining facility.
Yeah, good to know. Hey, come on, man. Don't kill me like that. Come on, I'm just a little guy. What?
Got him with the old flippy platform. Yeah, this is one of those enemies that, when it's in full 3D, they're so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, because it's very clear what's going on.
Get that gem. Get gemstone.
There we go. Yeah, the platforming just feels good in general. Aside from occasional weird, like, oh god, why is Klonoa slippy right now? Like, that's the... Other than those occasional moments, it's still just... it works, you know? Like, they didn't try
He's
anything
good, but he's
too wild.
He's good, but he's affected by the tides. You better hope that south wind ain't blowing or you ain't playing today.
You know what they say? Red sun in morning, Klonoa's warning. Red sun at night, Klonoa's delight.
We're basically going to said Red Sun very soon.
Good to know.
It's a very red stage themed around the sun, so get ready for that. Only on PlayStation can you reproduce swing. I'm once again thinking about that infamous... I can't remember. I think it was Nintendo Power with a screenshot of Symphony of the Night and citing it as just like how inferior PlayStation graphics are.
There goes the slippery Klonoa. Okay, that's fine.
Surprisingly merciful for this area.
Oh, I needed to grab that one. Hello. Sorry.
Yeah, we were talking about animations that are not important to the game, like they're no gameplay purpose, but they just feel nice. Game I'm working on uses an umbrella, and it just felt weird not being able to hold that over your head, so I added that as a feature, and the amount of assets required to make that happen is like almost as much as the gameplay purpose of that thing, and I refuse to take it out because it's a goddamn umbrella.
Reminds me of a talk that I listened to by, I think it was one of the owners of Game Jolt. Actually, this was just at like a little bar in Denver during a Colorado Game Dev Association meetup that I went to because I'm a jerk and was just like, hey, what's good, everybody? What's going on in game dev? I wanna keep up with the news. But talking about how a lot of times you end up with these details that end up being related, quote unquote, to Metacritic score, more or less by accident. Like, if a game has flushable toilets, it on average is like 2 points higher on Metacritic. And the discussion of like, is it because the toilets are flushable? Obviously not. Like, it's just because the level of detail that goes in, like, it shows a dedication to being willing to do excessive work for very, very little return, you know? Like, mechanically.
I mean, that's one of my favorite things about Metal Gear Solid.
That you can flush toilets?
Oh, I mean, you probably... someone in chat probably knows if you can flush toilets in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But just that sort of attention to detail, the old, I didn't think the game would let me do this, or acknowledge that I did that more often.
Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite modern examples of that, because, like, the way which they like built in an engine that just responds to player action and like state-based changes and stuff, super fascinating.
Oh yeah, of that one puzzle that you gotta assemble orbs, or you can just get a bunch of metal weapons and lie them on the floor.
Yup, yup, absolutely my favorite. Or like, there's a really big jump I need to do. I could either climb a mountain for 6 minutes and like try and get up there and then have one shot at it. Whoa, that's
Thank
weird.
you. Yeah, the momentum was retained from the water while you're jumping, which is very weird. You have to keep... Oh my god, it's really hard. Yeah, you're still moving right when you do that. Got it. Nailed it. I just did the super jump move. The second game actually has a weird super jump in it, which is done by pressing the select button on player 2's controller.
What? Oh, what? Was this just a testing tool, I'm guessing, then?
It's a little thing to help kids who are struggling with puzzles, which I actually used when I played it when it came out.
Oh, neat.
And then, because there's some puzzles that are just bizarre jumping puzzles, and it just like launches you straight up. It makes it easier. The key little detail is one of your companion characters is what pops out and launches you when you do that.
Oh, neat.
Cool. So they always make the people you rescue natives of that kingdom, but this one we're like, it's some caves, we only had one water level, you're just rescuing the water guys again, don't worry about it. There's no reason they should be here. They're just... bubble.
Look,
just
it's
bubble
Dream. It's Dream World. Not everything needs to make sense. Sometimes stuff just is.
Appreciate that, except for the big guys. There's you don't get any items for killing enemies, so just you only really grab them if you need to.
Yeah, they're for mobility and attacking, less than. Yeah, like you don't get points. There's no points for blowing up a guy.
Yep, unless they're very large, then it's a bounty.
Oh yeah, but the example I was talking about in Breath of the Wild, yeah, is like I could either do this huge climb, or I could use a fire weapon to set a huge patch of grass on fire and use the updraft to just fly up there, which is much easier.
Oh yeah, the updraft mechanic is so much fun. I'm so glad that's in there. I'm gonna fall into an enemy right now. Nope. I think there's health or something down here. Ah!
Or do what I did in Breath of the Wild, the real stupid stuff when I was doing my second run through the game, where I found out exactly where the dragon spawn, or one of the dragons spawns in the morning, right when you wake up from campfire time. Set up a campfire, use the updraft to like shoot 12 shards off of the dragon right when it shows up in the morning, and then just go back to sleep, wait for the dragon to show up again, which is instant because you're just resting at a campfire. Oh, it's so good. You can make so much money so fast. It's ludicrous.
I love the visual of waking up, shooting a dragon, and then immediately going back to bed.
Going back to bed for 24 hours. Yeah.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, those jumps feel pretty good. The like multi-jumps where you grab and jump again.
Oh, yeah. There's
jumping on or using enemies to refresh your jump is like such a good mechanic that I'm always surprised isn't in more games.
Oh yeah, no, it's just get that good chain going. It feels nice.
That's right, just like Shinobi for the PS2. Man, there's a game I should revisit. See if Shinobi for the PS2 is as brutally unfair as I remember it being. I have a feeling the answer is yes.
Oh, you might just understand why it hurts. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
He literally says the Japanese word for grandpa here.
Yeah, I think when we saved the other lady, I think he just said like the Japanese word for grandma, more or less, too.
I think I can't remember. I was about to say Chi-Chi, but I don't think it's that.
It was like Baba or something.
I think Chi-Chi is like mom.
Oba, thank you.
Well, I mean, like Gigi is the word for one's own grandpa, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, Haha is mom. Yeah, Chi-Chi is father. Gigi. Uh-oh.
No! My residence! It's okay. Klonoa isn't troubled by physical things.
Well, I don't see anyone, so it's probably fine.
Oh, and they're stealing the ruins of my house? Now that's just an asshole move. It's one thing to blow up my house, then to steal my blown up house? Oh, they just want the moon amulet.
That's why you leave your amulet under the mat.
Yeah, I think most people would just be like, hey, give us the amulet. And then you'd be like, no. And they'd be like, okay, we're going to blow up your house if you don't. But I guess these guys just cut out the middleman. They're like, we're just going to blow up your house, actually, first. We're going to start with that.
They couldn't figure out how to land, so they jumped ahead a step. Oh yeah, this fight, bit clunky on the PS2 or PS1, but the gimmick is really cool. The song is very good. The boss design is also pretty good.
I'm liking the perspective they're doing.
What if we combined a cobra with a dragonfly? That's what we're getting here.
That rules.
The
It's got like a little bit of like butterfly stuff on the wings as well.
Yeah.
Or like on the inside of it. This is a cool
I love
enemy.
this gimmick. Gladium. But yeah, the enemies don't move with the platform, so you gotta grab them when it swings to them. Also, I think the only enemy in the game that has multiple weak points, as opposed to just one that you hit repeatedly.
Oh yeah, because you broke one of the gem sets. That makes sense.
Almost looks kind of bloody. I don't know if that's what's going on there.
I wonder if they made that sprite thinking the game would be a little less kid-friendly and then just never went back. I mean, it just looks like it's like a broken gem too, I suppose. Oh, this is cool. That's cool.
It's
For a
cool.
PS1 game, that's very cool.
This is where they maxed out on the, we're gonna go full 2.5D.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this one's over pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm almost sad to see this boss fight end already, because, really cool design.
Really cool shit. And there was like a concert of Namco songs, and this is like the one Klonoa song they picked as well. Yeah, gone. I think, all the bosses in the second game have 2 phases at least, which is nice.
So does the Wii remake, I guess how do you make that look as cool as it does in 2.5D in actual 3D? And I just don't think you can, honestly. Like, there's something about the layering of, like, clearly 2D sprites with 3D objects that's just very unique, you know? It's like the save rooms in Symphony of the Night.
Oh, yeah. I love to sleep in my exploding coffin.
Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows! I was looking for more information about Klonoa, and I did find a review from 1998. Blood, guts, and gore seem to be the ingredients in the more popular games, but if you're looking for that here, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Klonoa is as cute as the game as they come.
It's a good time, like right now, where your grandpa just died in your arms.
Yeah. Visually, Klonoa is a bit like Crash Bandicoot or Pandemonium, the main character scrolling in one direction while sometimes having the opportunity to take... What? What does this mean? If you want a traditional platformer full of fun, look no further. Yeah, I agree.
Perfect contrast. Camera panning up as he fucking screams.
Graphics, 94%.
What happened to the last 6%? Where'd it go?
I don't know. I hope they find them someday. I hope they find those last 6% of the graphics.
A lot of graphics. Damn, my human physical body only has about 80%.
I'm 70% water and 30% graphics.
I have to wear a shirt to cover up all the Z fighting on my back.
Oh, hey, we're gonna go see Red Sun and Morning. That's Klonoa warning.
Where we go?
So the fish just chooses to be in water.
That's how it's gotta breathe. The fish is suffocating right now for our sake.
Thank you, fish. Everyone in chat, press F to pay respects to the fish. Brave fish sacrifice.
F for fish.
Yeah.
Press F for fish.
F for fish respect. If you're a fish respecter, type F in chat. So, do they ever bring Grandpa back, or is Grandpa permanent?
He is dead.
Wow, that's wild.
I don't think this game ever pulls a moment of just like tricking you into thinking somebody's dead and they're fine. No, when it looks like they died, they're fucking dead.
Makes sense.
He
Wait,
is.
was I up or were
Toblo1
you
in
up? I
chat says
forgot.
he is super. You're up.
Okay, cool.
I'm still grieving. You're up.
I'm still grieving, Grandpa.
I love these designs.
What are these guys?
They're just little soldier guys.
They're like little penguin soldier guys, yeah. Klonoa, a game where people die when they're killed. Despite being a Dream World game, somehow is actually more consistent with that. Need orbs? Yeah, I feel that, Soleil. Every day of my life.
Gotta get those orbs without permission.
They didn't even ask to take the orbs. They just took them.
They didn't even ask before stealing. Do you think you're tough enough?
I'm bad enough, dude.
You did it.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, the orbs, right. Shit, right, the orbs. Sorry, everybody.
I walked a full circle around my house and the front door is still locked. Why? Tried to walk around my house to make it dizzy like the eyeball enemy from Mario 64. Did not work. That's why security cameras only turn about 180 degrees, so you can't make them dizzy.
Taxi, I need to make sure, speaking of security cameras, this isn't really related to anything we're doing. I just need to make sure you've heard about the most recent way people have found to blow up computers trying to detect what's in images and do recognition. Have you seen how someone... So they were training very sophisticated, you know, recognition technology to reverse, you know, what basically show it an image and tell us what is in this image, you know, that kind of thing. And it's almost certainly going to be used for, you know, nefarious purposes down the line, whether they admit it or not. It turns out you can totally beat it. They show, it's really funny, they have an image of a Granny Smith apple, and it's like 80% apple. Probably an apple. Pretty sure about this one. I think that's an apple. And then they just tape a sign to it that just says iPod, and then it's 95% sure it's an iPod. They accidentally made it too good at reading text, so you can just totally scam it.
Oh my god!
And the best part is, like, the best detail is, the first one is like pretty normal. It's like, okay, like 85% sure it's a Granny Smith apple, you know, 80% or, you know, 10% chance it's a pear, you know, that kind of thing. Like pretty reasonable, you know, guesses. And then you get the one with the thing that just says iPod on it. And it's like, is this an iPod? Maybe it's a library. I don't know. I give up. And yeah, they that was the other example they gave that's very funny to me is it's a picture of a chainsaw and it correctly identifies, yup, that's a chainsaw. Until you put like dollar signs all over the picture, like not even on the chainsaw itself, just nearby there are, oh no.
You burned to death! Eyeballs are fortunately fireproof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But you just put $ all over this picture of a chainsaw, and it just immediately goes, oh, that's a piggy bank for sure. So if there's ever like really high power, facial recognition software in our future hell state, just make sure you have a t-shirt that says innocent on it, and then the cyber dogs won't be able to find you.
A t-shirt that says iPod.
Yeah, just an iPod shirt, which is really funny. And the thing I love about it too
no
is
civilians, several misplaced electronics.
People haven't even made iPods in like 20 years. Why does it try and detect iPods? But the thing I love is they were like, oh yeah, this is it's a very specific type of attack. And it's like, it's not an attack, man. They held up a piece of paper and your computer's real stupid. You don't have a way to make the computer handle this. It's
they figured out everything.
Very coordinated cyber attack. Like, I don't know, man. It looks like they just put a piece of paper on it that says iPod, and your robot's real dumb.
Violence.
Yeah, there you go. Chain violence.
Oh. I'm not a violent person, but if you put multiple dudes in a corridor, only one of us is getting out alive. Got the green orb, the Grorb.
Achieved. I do appreciate the signage in this. Also, like, just the fact that it's just color of orb. The only way you would have issues with this is, I suppose, if you were colorblind, the green and the yellow would probably be a little tough to differentiate. But outside of that, pretty good. For a kid's game, I'll take it.
Not only that, but also, they're always arranged in the same order that they're found. So it's like, oh, I don't know those colors, but I'm missing the right one, so I guess I gotta go find the right one. Oh wait, it doesn't help here when the signs are separated, though. Damn.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where, like, games didn't start taking color blindness into account for a confusing amount of time, given how color blindness is so common in the main demographic, or like what used to be the main demographic, right? Like, of, men of a certain age, just color blindness is super duper common. And then you got the early colorblind modes that were really terrible because they were the things you were supposed to use to simulate color blindness to make sure the game was still workable and readable to someone with color blindness. And for some reason, they just applied that filter over the top. The new Doom game had one of those, and it just made everything look like pee-pee. Like, it was like, we made it so it's red-green colorblind accessible, and it's like, you just turned all of the red and green into a gross yellow. That's not good for anyone. And I heard, like, multiple colorblind people who used it were just like, yeah, it just makes everything look like piss. Like, I don't know why they did this.
Look, even we can tell it apart. You really fucked up there. God. I do need to take that into account. Thankfully, I have basically that exact tool. Simulate the killer blindness thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those became a lot more common, which is nice.
Also, I try to make all important telegraphs, have a shape go along with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the big thing with color blindness is just never have anything that's only identifiable by color. That's really the big thing. And you're good if that's not the case.
Yeah, I think the only color code stuff is Ikaruga level contrast. Like, it's basically white and black, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, you can't tell those apart. I don't think you can see at all.
Yeah, you probably don't have your eyes do not function as eyes.
You are a barrel eye fish from the deep sea.
Or just, blind. One of the two. Yeah. You might also be a fish. Look, that's not off the table.
Look, I just like the idea of fish of the deep being into video games.
You might be a sea of the deep creature if you can't tell apart Ikaruga. Jeff Foxworthy, except performing for Deep Sea Fish and about Ikaruga, about niche Japanese shmups from the GameCube era.
Love that puzzle.
Ikaruga's neat. Ikaruga is a very one-of-a-time shmup. I don't particularly love playing it, because in practice the mechanics just make it way more about memorization than most other shmups of, you know, a similar difficulty. But it's a cool game, and it's very unique. There's nothing else really like Ikaruga.
Stuff. I mean, I just like what Treasure does.
Oh yeah, that was Treasure too. God, I forgot. It was like that, and then they did Sin and Punishment and Sin and Punishment 2 Star Successor, I think was the name of it.
Yep. I love Star Successor so much.
That's the Wii one that's like a forward shoot 'em up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I played it with the Wii Zapper accessory. I think it was called the Zapper.
Sounds right.
And it just turns into the greatest light gun game I think I've played in my life. The Zapper, I think the Zapper is pretty crucial to like make the aim feel really good.
That because I remember that was the issue for me, was it just didn't feel incredible aiming and pointing a Wiimote everywhere. That was kind of one of the big failings of the Wii, was just the Wiimote on its own just never felt good. Like, most of my time spent playing Wii games was spent trying to find ways I could use either the classic controller or just something else.
Remember when it launched and you couldn't use the stick on the main menu at all?
No, I don't remember that. That sucks.
Yeah, they had because they had the Pro controller, or the classic controller, I think it was called initially.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This isn't useful to me anymore. Oh, I got 3.
Nice. Hell yeah, because I didn't get a Wii for years and years after they were released. I only like played, you know, on other folks, because that was when I was at the academy. So most of my memories of the original Wii close to release time are... Oh, there was a guy you could grab there.
Oh, there was the flame jet that I couldn't get past.
Oh, I thought you could.
I think this resets, so I guess I have to go this way.
All I remember is trying to play... God, what was it called? What was the name of that game? Red Steel? Something Steel?
I think it's just called, Red Steel.
Red Steel, yeah. The original
Rubber Arm,
one.
the Awkward Asshole versus the Army of Men with no blood.
The only thing I remember about it was, even when the Wii remotes were new and it was not a case of the speaker is dying or whatever, it was still impossible to play the game mode where it would tell you what player you were supposed to try and take out.
Oh.
Because that was one of the game modes was they would like sneakily... Oh my gosh. You got there. It counts. They would quote unquote sneakily, like you were supposed to hold up the Wiimote to your ear and it would be like, get player 3. Except it was just... The Wiimote controller speakers were always dog doo-doo. So even on day one, it was like... And you're just like, I don't know who that is.
that one bizarre sound from like that virus strong bed email. It's just like...
Yeah, and you're just like, I don't know what you want from me.
You better find out before kills you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want that blorb.
That reminds me of the ship. I should see if the ship is a game that still functions these days. It's been years since I've tried to play the ship. I bet now is a really good time for a resurgence of the ship. The ship is such a cool game. It's like... It is one of those games where everyone... Imagine if Among Us, but everyone's the traitor, but only to one specific person. And the trick is to try and, like, kill the person you're trying to get without you getting got.
There's AI characters hanging around that don't do anything, right? Just to hide amongst.
I think you can, yeah. And also, yeah, you have to, like, manage your thirst and stuff. My favorite one being, if you don't, like, shower enough, you'll be stinky and people will be able to hear flies before you get close.
Expecting an audio cue, but okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's not like the game's gonna be like, you can smell them. I mean, hey, maybe in the future, games will get there.
Give me the smell-o-vision. I got that VR headset recently. I like having some of that, but boy, I can't smell anything. Everything just smells like plastic and padding.
Everything just smells like my living room.
Everything.
Wait, I thought you were just supposed to grab that guy and jump off him.
I think I gotta smash him because he's blocking it, and I can't really
Oh, grab on
carefully
the
get
fly
across
and
that.
re-jump.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I don't even need to go around the long way. Just see ya.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's just instant death, so I want to play it safe.
Earthbound was one of the most incredibly badly advertised products of all time because it turns out when you make a game about a weird Japanese take on a lot of Americana, in America, where the Americana comes from, it's very weird. Like, it's very weird, especially for kids. Like, it's very strange. And they had no idea how to market it. Just a pleasant RPG about a kid with a bat. The ads were all, for those of you who don't know, it was literally like, this game stinks. And it was like a scratch and sniff card with like puke and farts and stuff on it. Like, it was really terrible advertising.
There's a man made out of vomit, and we're gonna advertise that first and foremost.
Yup.
Yeah, Master Barf front and center. I couldn't remember. No, it's Master Belch, isn't it?
Master Belch, yeah.
Master Belch.
God, the other thing with that game too, they just like, they had no idea how to advertise it. They really pushed. The other thing too is, the game was super expensive because it came in one of those extra large boxes with the guide. I remember because it always took up like 4 times as much space on the shelf in rental stores too. And I think the game released and was like $80 or $90 instead of the normal $60 at the time. So people extremely didn't do it.
This is a game that punishes you for wanting it in your tiny child wallet.
Yeah.
God, that's like 3 months of allowance right there.
For me, that was like, oh, mowing how many lawns? God. Oh, God. Mowing lawns, baby.
Let me pay you in grass. The Dark Spirit is bewitched by Nightmare. Mr. Evil.
Look, this guy's like unequivocally bad. Don't worry about holding a dialogue with him.
He's towering, he's got like a big gold plague doctor beak. He turned into a straw. That's not a thing good people do, I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Very rarely will a good guy spaghettificate himself.
That's the thing the heroes do as a sacrifice, but villains, they will just do it whenever they want. Even though we're missing instruments, I do want to hear that full song when we get everybody.
I mean, worst comes worst. We can probably check out YouTube.
Holding a Wii remote speaker up to my ear to hear the "What do you mean you don't sell burgers" guy.
God, what didn't No More Heroes have a moment of that too? I can't remember if you could have the meat cooking game in No More Heroes 1. Or no, that was No More Heroes 2 with the meat cooking game, so probably not. They probably knew better at that point.
At the very least, that one, you don't have to play it. You can get money elsewhere. There's no unlockables tied to that one either.
Right, Sylvia talked to you on the phone in No More Heroes 1. That's what it was. That was it.
Oh yeah, no, the meat cooking one was just impossible if you were colorblind, because it's just a single sprite slowly turning brown.
Yeah. That one was hard even if you could see all of the colors, like me.
Yeah. On my TV, it looked almost kind of green, and when it was ready, I was like, what? That said, the customers did have incredibly bit-crushed voice clips asking for
I love that.
Yeah. And then if you fuck it up, Churchburg shit!
I forgot about
It throws the fork directly into Travis Touchdown's head. And it sticks!
Delicious!
I remember the first time I did one of those mini games and you beat a stage and you just have the incredibly bit-crushed Rowan Atkin Downs going, yes! This is the day-night stage. The music actually crossfades for day and night, which is always surprising for this era.
So our nighttime enemies just ungrabbable?
They are invincible.
Oh, right. All of them.
All of them.
Dang, this nightmare stuff seems pretty bad. It makes these little goblin guys invincible. Ooh,
yeah, it's supposed to be an eclipse that's happening, but is it just like, how is it starting and stopping? Is it just like wobbling? Are they trying? Is Gaudius up there like holding the moon, just going like, hold on, trying to get it in just the right spot?
Okay, and those platforms only appear at night. The music crossfading is really cool.
It's really good. And there's even a third version of this track that plays when you're inside, which is crazy. It's also my favorite track in the game is the indoor one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to
good
hear
news.
Yeah. No commentary for me. I'm just listening to it. It's a good track.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm guessing that's the way back up if I fall. Or after I intentionally fall here. Dude up! And a special
Dude
little
up.
guy.
Alright, I mean, I'll get that for you. Yeah, someone just posted this ad for Klonoa.
Oh, was there a good ad?
Yeah, marketed by comparing his name to like an STD.
Oh, right. God, I forgot about this ad. God, and there's the sassy little guy in the corner. That's the worst part. Like, they put the character so small.
Look at, check this shit out.
God. The era of magazine advertisements, I'm very sad to see it go, but also, what in the world?
Bring back Mario's tribal tattoo.
Now I'm just thinking about that weird middle ground where they were like, between whether or not like they should keep the magazine style ads, and by that I mean the point in time where they made the PSP portable nut advertisements.
God. I still feel the best the only ad I can remember for any reason other than mocking it from a magazine is the Paper Mario ad that's just Mario and it says free demo.
Yeah. That one's classic.
With the dotted line around him. That's so good. Although I like the Japanese TV commercial where he's fishing and he gets flung into a real lake.
That all went poorly for me. Yeah, there is the ad with a bunch of dudes standing around urinals, including Rayman, who's just sitting there, and every other dude is like, whoa, check out Rayman's huge hog. Like, the implication is absolutely that Rayman just has a tremendously big wiener. Like, there's no other way to take that advertisement of a bunch of dudes with their wang hanging out, and then, like, one looking over at Rayman like, oh, hubba hubba ding
Rayman
ding.
he's got his head half back, and he's looking at the camera with a smirk, because he knows what you've put together. But the question is it attached to him?
Yeah, that's the real question. Does it count as like a limb? Is it just the tip of the penis? Is that the thing? Is it it's just a floating head of a dick, and that's it? None of the rest of the dick.
But the question, the real answer is, the dick is floating. The balls are not.
Hey guys. I take it I need to bop you when it's daytime. Oh god, I'm going back. I'm sorry.
Please wait there for 8 to 16 hours. Oh yeah, this is probably the easiest thing that became the easiest in the remake, just because it's like, oh, I know where things are.
Yeah, grabbing a JPEG that's changing is pretty tough.
Oh, there's a little man in there. What would be the physical sensation of grabbing an actual JPEG? How does artifacting feel?
Probably not great. I'd imagine pretty sharp.
Oh,
I got killed
Yes.
by a bird. Killed by a bird!
killed by bird.
Killed by a bird.
Controller had to wake back up. You were gaming so well, and for so long, my controller went to sleep.
I do my best. I try.
Get those gems. Gotta wait for night, so I can get my delight. Ah! Oh no! Oiled!
Delight in this, fool!
No!
Man, these last few levels, they are not afraid to just bounce you back and forth and make you take like 3 hits. They don't care. They'll do it.
Yeah, I think it's like the second to last one has just a chain of jumps that you gotta do that are incredibly cruel. And enemies are chasing you the entire time, so you just need to keep moving. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, the coming up is the worst boss in the game. And not in terms of, like, figuring out what to do, and reaction time's not the hard part, it just takes a while. Probably gonna be the first boss that we're regularly passing the controller off.
Fair enough. We have 22 lives, so...
If I'm not careful, we'll have 21.
Oh yeah, you can just grab straight at the camera. Why didn't I think of that? That's a good point, Taxi. You don't have to aim left and try and time it. You can just aim straight. Dang. Didn't even think about that. Right, the other axis, 2.5D. The 0.5, right.
We got all 4 directions! Ah!
It's fine, we don't need it, we don't need it. Spring into grab boy into instant jump, I see. Nice.
Tech is surprisingly responsive. I've like never used it before today, so it's just very strange, like being able to do anything.
It works generally pretty well, as long as it's not like too wild of a distance or inexplicably myself and the other person have terrible ping, which sometimes happens because internet service providers, like, it'll just get routed really weird. So even though, like, I've had some people that even though we're in the same state, it'll just be unplayably bad, and it makes no sense. Because then you like check, you like do a little network whatever, like look at it real quick, and it's just like, oh yeah, for some reason it's trying to send us through Texas first. Like, why is it doing that?
We're using the deep sea cable that goes all the way around the world in the other direction. This connection is one way, and we mean it just has to loop all the way around for one of you. The other one gets straight. The one-way street of the internet. Ooh. It's a cool gimmick, but there's definitely a lot of like, okay, I know what to do. Can it be day, please?
Yeah, I just need to wait for it to be day.
What if Zelda, but we took out the Song of Time? Not Song of Time, the Sun Song. Come on. Oh.
Oh, they popped it in your
Despawned out of my hands.
That's so rude.
Yeah, this spot is particularly rude.
All right, Klonoa. There we go.
I had to actually stop and like try and gauge exactly how high the platform was. Oh! Being assaulted by a ghost.
Fish ghost, please.
It's like, I swear to God, is there a third layer to this? There is a third layer to this. Oh wait, no. I can just do this.
I mean, it was the third layer, but yeah, it was quite simple.
Yeah.
It was
I was like, wait, do I have to...
It was like
Do I have to
bread.
go back and bring a guy with me, but do it very... Get the first one, because if I take too long, it'll be nighttime again. What if we built an elevator, but put the buttons on the outside only? You better make your decision. Oh, you gotta go somewhere, you better run out and press that button, run right back in.
That or you need to use teamwork. Only one person can go through this elevator. It's like a series of elevators to split up the group. Oh no, you almost released him. He must not be
this
freed.
puzzle.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is where it's... Oh man, I am glad Parsec is responsive as it is.
Yeah,
This is the part where I thought I would just die repeatedly.
Yeah, this is pretty treacherous.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to get the gems out of that guy. Oh! Thankfully, the hover just activates if you're holding jump. You don't have to press it twice.
Oh, nice. You can just buffer it. That's smart.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank God for that. Oh,
What are you
Prisoner
doing
is
with this little
invincible.
guy? Yeah.
bring him back inside.
Ah. Oh, nice health and a checkpoint.
Yes. Oh yes, the game's like only auto-scroller that takes more than 5 seconds.
24.
24 boys.
Enough to kill anything that moves.
Can you defeat my 24 powerful sons? Nope, not a chance.
No, I probably couldn't beat one powerful son if we're being honest. 24? That's wild.
Nice.
Just like that host from Boocock was good, Boocock.
Yeah.
Hello, I hope the Naruto finds you well today, my friend.
Good. Whining.
Another person getting their message blocked for saying guns.
Gunts. Classic. Where are we? These are the... Oh. God, that sprite for the mouth is so good. This panicked little
Yeah.
guy.
He's got big red teeth. Never mind. I was gonna scold you, but you just got really annoying and it doesn't matter, really.
So are those actually Gadius's eyes, or is this just like a mask? A really long mask over a regular face?
It's never established.
Let me check the wiki. Let me check see if the wiki has anything to say about this. I'm just gonna Google search Gadius and click the first result.
Oh yeah, the weird thing, they translated songstress as diva.
Oh wow! Congratulations, Gadius, for actually returning the Klonoa wiki first.
I'd be surprised if there was something else.
Oh, this art's nice. English voice actor JB Blanc. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Oh, thank God. Don't want this character to be disrespected with the poor cast.
The game is never clear as to the limits and potential of Gadius's power, since he appears to be capable of anything, regardless of what the laws of gravity might state. Wait, why are the laws of so you're telling me if anyone can float, you're just like, we don't even know all what they can do, dog. They can float, and that's not a thing you should be able to do, so who knows the limits of their power?
You can't trust birds. You can't trust bees.
He may hover above the ground below him, as well as transport himself through space, either via teleportation or flying. The inner workings of his cloak, thanks for the follow. The inner workings of his cloak are an oddity. He can keep objects inside there and even uses it to transport himself in Klonoa to an alternate dimension, the Wheel of Woe. This implies the cloak is larger on the inside. He can grow to a size far larger than his usual form, as is seen during the battle with him. Oh, spoilers!
Whoa.
Also, we got a Wumbo Joker.
Yeah, this gimmick here is he will trigger the eclipse, and you have to walk on this platform to color it to turn it back to day. And he can definitely go back to this phase if you take too long, and it takes a while to turn it back to day.
So it's Q*bert rules.
Q*bert rules, yep. I remember playing this, first time I played, because I played the remake first, actually. Yeah, that attack always gets me. And I just got stuck here for a long time when I replayed it, the original. It takes a while.
Yeah, I think he does it every other, so you're just supposed to run under it.
Yeah, I tried that the first time, but it's very hard to tell.
It seems tough, in general.
Alright.
Okay,
is that all
so now it should turn back into daytime.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's on a timer for how long day lasts. It's not after a certain number of hits. So it's possible to beat him without it turning night a second time, but really hard!
Wait, why didn't he get hit there? Oh, because the hands block, I see.
You have to align yourself just right, too.
Oh god, and the ring is moving.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
Yeah, this is a lot. Holy smokes.
Ah.
Oh, the hands blocking is vicious.
I love that sound they use for hitting a boss. I found out that's a sound that you can just buy off a sound library. It's unchanged, like $15. You can put that in your game. And I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, comma, and I have, yeah.
Comma, it's large sputtering zap.
God, what was the one that it was killing me? It was when, Chess, person who works on some games occasionally and stuff, they did one that was, like, raising a little Mario guy.
Oh,
more
Wreck
or
Boy.
less. Huh?
Wreck Boy?
That sounds right. And the big thing was, like, 90% of the sound effects in it were from Super Mario RPG. And it just drove me wild, just being like, oh god, and this one, and this one.
Oh yeah, no, Wreck Boy's a great little thing.
I love Wreck Boy.
I know Chess.
Wreck Boy's funny as hell. But yeah, all of Wreck Boy sound effects, like, universally are just like Mario RPG front to back. I believe.
There we go, that's all of them.
Ooh,
I'm
there's a
gonna be
heart
hit
over
by a
there.
normal enemy. Oh,
Fell on a hole.
oh! Fell in a hole. Come on. Gotta get this critter out of their crystal prison. What are you doing? You jumping now? This is already timing based. Don't do this to me. Ah! He jumps and he also stops moving forward. No, I didn't want to throw that way. Oh boy.
All right, is Taxi gonna get the last hit before nighttime?
What?
That one didn't count. Try again. All right, that one did count.
That one did though.
Not.
Ah!
What if?
Whoa!
Yeah, let's. You know what? Now that we are aware of the yumping, let's try that day side. God, watching it rewind too, you can really see how much this whole platform just moves.
Yeah, no, Chessmate Wreck Boy, that was a good one. All the sound effects from that game, yep. Glad to be doing this third phase for the first time.
Yeah. For the first time ever doing it, for sure. Sniper lining up the perfect shot, just like Solid Snake. It missed.
No!
Missed,
Why
just
are you
like
doing
Solid
this to me?
Snake! Just like
No!
Solid Snake!
Oh my god, sir! Yeah, this fight is rough.
Just like Solid Snake!
I gotta get that Pentaseven!
The greatest sniper of all time is NASA, because they got a man on the moon. Bullshit, it's Klonoa.
There we go. Good lord. Yeah, it's that if you don't get him fast enough, it just wastes a lot of your time.
This very much seems like the speedrunner's bane is probably this boss fight. Of just, there's a chance Joka just kind of runs around in circles and makes it a nightmare to hit him, and then you waste 35 seconds or something trying to get the cycle reset.
Yeah, that's rough. Probably, yeah, I don't think any boss in the series like wastes your time as much as this one. Although I have not actually beaten the second Game Boy one, but that one's bosses are... All the bosses are basically... Remember that boulder from Indiana Jones? What if that every time?
Wait, oh, so it's just like running away from bosses, like Meat Boy style?
Yeah. Except for the last one. That one's like an actual fight.
Ow, my Gadius. Oh, right in the Gadius.
Now my indeterminable number of bones. What am I?
Yeah. Do I have bones? Ah, if I do, they hurt.
I have pain receptors, that's for sure. Good lord. So this cutscene, fun little FMV, not in the remake in any capacity. So they just show up at their next destination without this happening first.
Oh.
Very strange. Yes, word number, I agree. Bone? Hurting juice. It hurts and we don't know what.
So is this how we summon the final area?
Do you know where the moon is?
Underground?
That's right.
is the answer underground for some reason?
Yeah, we hid the moon in the earth.
Ah, black gold, Texas tea, underground moon.
Yeah, this is just not in the remake in any capacity, so it's just like, we gotta find the Moon Kingdom. Okay, here we are at the Moon Kingdom.
We found it!
They've hid it in the city of Atlantis. Here we are in Atlantis. Whipping out the sharp teeth for that shot only.
Yeah, Klonoa generally very accepting, but Nightmare Energy? Hate that shit. Get it out of here.
I hate when they use Nightmare Energy to summon the moon. This stage has incredibly pretty music, and it's the only time I truly lament that we're playing the original, because this stage is gorgeous in the remake.
Oh, did they do a really good job with it?
They did I mean, this stage has a lot of like weird transparency effects that don't really work on the PlayStation, but for the Wii, especially since it's like 2.5D, so you can do trickery you couldn't get away with the free camera. The song is still the song for the stage is still really pretty.
Well, you said they just reuse it wholesale, right? In the remake, like they were just like, why would we update the music? The music's good.
Yeah, Eriko Imura did a fantastic job. I mean, I know she didn't do it by herself, but yeah, she's the lead composer for this game. Absolutely fantastic job. This song is very pretty. It's an Untamed Heart.
I think the only way you can do like updating music like super properly, and it's such a huge undertaking. But did you ever play Wonder Boy in the Dragon's Trap, the remake by Lizard Cube? I want to say.
That's the one that's all like 2D hand animated, right?
Yeah, and the really cool thing is it's not just a remaster or a remake of the game. It's like legitimately a skin for the game, to the point that you can press a single button and it'll swap, like it'll do a wipe from the new style graphics and music to the old style graphics and music instantly. And you can like watch it. Yeah, it's really cool. And the thing that I think is the coolest, it's a hidden thing you can do. If you just mash, it's like L and R, like L to switch to new mode, R to switch to old mode or whatever. If you mash L and R a bunch, it'll get stuck halfway on the screen. So half of the screen will be old school graphics, half will be new school graphics. So you can like run along it and it changes as you go. It's really cool. It's a really cool effect.
Is that intentional?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sick.
Yeah, like they absolutely just made a way to. Oh, am I gonna need to? That's fine. This works. That counts.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of those cartoon squiggly lines. That's how you know it's electric.
But yeah, that whole function is really, really cool. Oh, it's Moon guys.
Moon Man. Yeah, these weird little Teletubby looking guys. It's good that you're playing this level, because this track always just kind of makes me disassociate, and I just think about it. I was in a weird point in my life when I finally played this, and so this track just really sticks with me.
Yeah, because you mentioned you played 3 first, and then got around to... Or 2 first.
3? Oh, I wish that there was a 3.
Yeah, 2, and then got back around to this one way later. I don't know why my brain was just like, 3, that's the right number here. You know?
Yeah, I played 2, rented it from Blockbuster, because it was just like, oh, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. This looks like it'll scratch that same itch, and it scratched a very different itch, but it was one that I liked a lot more.
That's always nice when you get surprised in the battle. You're like, oh, this game's actually way better than I thought it would be. Nice.
Yeah. Though, inversely, speaking of games that I bought or rented because of their covers, I did not rent Mischief Maker because I thought that a cover was shit ugly.
I rented Mischief Makers at one point and could not stand playing with the D-pad on the N64 controller so much that I just returned it. Like, I got on my bike and rode my bike like 45 minutes just to be like, wow, using a D-pad on an N64 controller sucks shit. And this was when I was like 10. So like I was like, this D-pad is unacceptable.
You don't mess with the 10-year-old on a warpath.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran in Quest 64 a few times. At least one. Oh god, it's weirdly slippery sometimes, and this just occasionally Klonoa will like do a little backyash off a platform.
See ya. When a slip comes into play, all your inputs become kind suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I like that idle button in the second game, because this is like a great time to use it. He throws his ring in the air and he does a little pose. The thing most people don't know about ghosts is if you just grab one by the throat, they become tangible.
Yeah. They had to remove that mechanic from Phasmophobia because it just made the game a little too easy.
Oh, it's still there. That's why they made them invisible.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then run around the outside, and there should be red dust. We don't want that door. We want the blue dust door.
Sorry, I can't stop visualizing someone choke slamming a ghost.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. What if you choke slam a ghost? Does it make a thud, or does it just fall through the floor?
Huh. I mean, now we're getting into the what is a legal tangible interaction and what is not. Like, I guess it depends on what you throw the ghost into, right?
If you choke slam a tree and no one's around to see it, is it still sick?
Yes, but only if you choke slam the whole tree.
You have to choke slam the whole tree. As opposed to what? Just a branch? You goddamn coward.
Yeah, that's nothing. No one's impressed if you break a branch off a tree.
Grab that tree right by the throat.
Oh my gosh. Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
Whoa!
It's okay, I was dead either way. Rest in peace.
Don't worry, no, you just fell to your death, so you didn't die from the pain.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they actually take that into consideration, where it's like, if you get run out of health, but you still fall into a pit, it's still a pit death. This is a rare instance of actually having to do murders to proceed. Or be murdered by how things are looking.
The hitbox on that goodie. Pretty precise. Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Okay.
Hey, got there. Easy. Nice. Way to get him off you.
Panic throw. I was in the clear, but I was still freaking out. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Ugh.
Excuse me?
Oh wait, it's an explosive. I just can, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Got the puzz. If you don't want me to break something, don't cover it in explosives, you idiot.
Yeah, this level's still really pretty, even given the, PS1 restrictions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a really cute thing in the remake where it's like stained glass windows that just kind of fade in ethereally as you progress across the stage. Kind of like the Monster Kid thing you described, but just the background just ceases to exist after a certain point. Let me see if I can get this right. The second game loves doing that.
Oh, forcing you to put down a guy and pick him back up.
Yeah, one that they do in the second game that I'm surprised they don't do in the first one at all is sometimes you throw those guys into the background and then you run into the background through a different means.
Hundreds of ghosts.
It's
Hundreds
fine.
of ghost
It's fine.
singles want to know your location.
You cannot sleep when there are hot singles nearby.
The terror of too many hot singles in your area. I need to rest. Begone thought. No.
It's on your phone like an Amber Alert. There is a hot singles in your area.
Anything but that. So that was the green one, I think?
Yeah, I think it's a green one. Then yellow is next. And the ghosts are defying gravity, so we do not know what they are capable of.
That's true. We don't know the limits of its power. Clearly, gravity doesn't affect it. So I don't see why everything isn't on the table,
Ghosts. Theoretically infinite power? Ghosts, are they immortal? This is one of those gimmicks that's like... Second game assumes you've played this already, because they take a while to give you disappearing platforms. I do like how they become wireframes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a really cool looking effect. Again, very Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they do a lot of that as well. Or they'll like blow the shape up into its polygons and reform it, that kind of thing.
Ah!
Klonoa!
Good thing there was this draft to stop my fall.
Well, anyway, here's what really happened.
Ah!
Well, anyway, here's what really happened.
And then I died. No, wait.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. How would I be telling you a story if I died in it? Ooh, except I'm a hot single in your area. Oh, no.
You got your like shmup boss warning covers your your vision.
Lower altitude hot singles in your area.
Incoming hot single, drop the altitude.
Use the brakes.
Press down the right stick to lock on to nearby hot single. Move left and right to strafe. Which one did I get? Oh, it was yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Oh yeah, they leave the powder right here just to remind you. Got it. Shmup like boss intro for hot single with listing like all of the things the hot single is capable of. I gotta like bring something with me. Oh no, I just go in here. That's why it's right. It's just there to tell you that that's how you get in. Away we go.
Time to fight Fanto.
Fanto.
Or, Gerald? What was the bad guy's name?
Gerald.
Gerupo?
Geralt? Gaudius of Riviera?
Galbo?
Galbo.
What?
Grover? Oh, I remember. It's Greg.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Grevin, the combination of Greg and Evan.
Oh god, I would love if just like the Undernight intro for fights, except instead of like divide, it just says hot singles in your area. Kill each other, but it's good because there's hot singles in your area.
Giant wall of text right under it.
Yeah. Finally, darkness feeling dizzy makes sense, because Dizzy is the name of a hot singles in my area.
Oh! Hey, wait, no, wrong fighting game.
Klonoa, I do hate that I started saying Klonoa as a joke, and now that I'm hearing the voice acting for it, Klonoa is actually much closer than what people say.
Yeah, Hupo turned out to be this thing.
Oh, you can go back to being Hupo, that's fine. You can be the orb again.
This is the real me, I know. But it's not the good you. It's the worse you.
Do you like my weird pajamas?
Your good buddy has been lying to you and is just like, please trust me anyway.
I mean, you just met me like 3 hours ago, so however you feel.
Oh no, it's strongly implied that they've known each other for a long time, so that cutscene's very strange.
Wait, so yeah, if they've known each other for a long, how long has Hupo been storing this in the chamber.
Oh. Hmm. Animated a head turn for this cutscene. In chat, Klonoa, I'm really a hot single in your area. Oh, this is a new stage.
Ooh. More games need to have crystal time dream palaces, I think.
I think there just needs to be more in general. Like, put one in Illinois. I don't care.
You know what? I was confused at what you meant, but now that you mean, I know you mean, but in real life, yeah, I'm here for it.
Oh yes, as opposed to the fictional Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
the one from Watch Dogs or whatever.
Yeah, the one from
the fictional city of Detroit.
From the game Detroit Become Human. I've heard of it. Thank goodness David Cage finally invented Detroit.
Finally. Just every single day. What I think to myself, damn, but what if Detroit was real?
Beautiful, magical place called Detroit.
It's really fucked up. The entire city of Detroit became a giant human being. That's what that game's about, right? I haven't paid attention to David
Detroit
Cage.
Become Human? Yeah.
It's a command.
You know what? Your version is better than the reality. I'll tell you that much. Unless there's a part where Klonoa kisses Hupo and that ends racism. God, the ending of Detroit. You know what? It's been long enough, right? We can talk about this now, because that is the ending of Detroit. One of the endings of Detroit Become Human. For the record, is a robot kisses a real person, and they're like, "Well, I guess racism's over." At the end, this metaphor really fell apart, huh?
Racism is over. We did it, guys. There's one less discrimination in the world.
Oh yeah, I died, right. Dang, it's pretty tight to save that little guy. Ooh, liking the bagpipes in this track.
Oh yeah, there's a really fun use of bagpipes. They go crazy with just using instruments in weird ways in the second one. I love it. It's like there's a deep water cave, and it just has these very dissonant like bagpipes in the background with a lot of reverb. Oh, that's not breakable. Thank you. It's a switch. Don't. If I get hit by this enemy when it cuts back to me. Okay. You ever see that one thing in Banjo-Kazooie where if you just end a cutscene in a certain part, this NPC will just push you off a cliff and you die?
No,
Just
that's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, it's in like it's like one of the last levels, the Cloud Cuckoo Land or whatever it's called. Yeah, there's just you have to jump over this thing, and if you angle your landing in a certain way, the NPC's like, "Oh, good job," and he like push you off the edge as he moves to his next location.
Very good.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do this one. This is actually having to stop and think for once.
Couldn't be me.
Oh yes, I have to bait you. Grab you. Use you to jump. Hit that, hit that, hit that. Oh, I guess I was just slightly too far.
You're a little too far, it seems, yeah.
I do like these puzzles of just like, yeah, you just gotta hit all three of them very quickly. How do you do it?
This level's track in particular has some really strong Bomberman 64 vibes.
Oh. I think the track of the upcoming boss is like in 1516 for some reason.
Good, good. Because the composer could and they wanted to.
It's just, let's go nuts. No.
Would you like me to attempt this?
I think I got it this time. It's just the catch grabbing this guy at the right time is hard.
Yeah, I think grabbing the guy is priority 1.
Whoop. Yeah, it's not a parsec issue. It's just straight up.
Yeah, this is just pretty tight.
This is just tight timing. Ah! Yeah, the fact that he despawns like right out of range.
Yeah, right there. That's so messed up. They couldn't have made this little guy go another foot.
I have an idea. Oh wait, no, they're too far apart. I was gonna double jump to hit one.
What if you double jump off the right one to try and hit the middle?
I don't think I'll
that one?
have enough air time to grab
I don't think
the
so
center
either,
one. Yeah. Let's try this. There we go.
Hey.
This actually makes more sense, because then I can try and grab the second one while the first one is flying. Oh, sand. You ever go to a moon palace and it's full of sand? They're just dumping sand on the earth below. What are you doing? Why?
Where do these hourglasses get sand? Is this where sand is made?
We have to go deep underground to refill on our sand. So we can dump it off the platform again.
I'm pretty sure that is a major plot point in Kaiji. Gotta go underground to harvest some more sand. One sec, I'm about to click out a window for a second to see this Dubs art. Oh god, no, the sequel to The Orb of Me is now even worse.
Oh no! Oh no!
Very good, Dubs. Hell yeah.
You've become a Teletubby. Oh boy, yeah, this shit.
Yes.
This is what I was afraid of.
Your turn.
Oh! Ate my jump. Oh!
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be tough because you're gonna have to react to where it rewinds you to. Or we do the whole thing in one shot. No, nice, you got it. Whoa, you almost got it. Just double jump, just double jump. Just smash.
I don't know what I got.
You can do it, you can do it. I believe, Taxi. Lord willing.
No deaths, technically.
Also, I think I've already been here. I think you've looped the level, maybe.
Maybe. Three? Fine, soon enough.
Wahoo.
Yeah, we've been here. I recognize those funny bouncing men. All right, back we go.
Yeah, grabbing things midair is weird because the ring like doesn't follow you in a weird way. It like lags behind you a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's how this works. You just go back to this room, but then you go all the way to the right. Time to do it again.
Yes. Shoot up.
Spooked me. Oh, and then I fucked up. Yeah, like I don't think they do that. Make you do this until now. Just using it as a platform.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would have been pretty confused if I got all the way here. Oh, if you stand on them too long, they just blow up.
I pop them from the double jump, but yeah, they revert if you do it for too long. Oh boy. No, this is definitely the solution. It's just a little finicky.
Just a little tight.
Oh, I guess he does pop in this one. Weird.
Rest in peace. It does like look at you get higher right before he pops. Yeah. You get like way higher.
There we go. Mean. There we go. like, leaned to the right in real life as if that would help me. Much like standing on your toes to get a higher note.
Yeah. I definitely can see where the Wii version, for some of the 3D stuff in particular, would be a good deal easier.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh! Tricked me!
You got hit by a nasty little effing trick. Optimal.
Hell yes. Oh yeah, we haven't encountered one of these that we actually had to defeat in double armor. You ever just hanging in a building and a guy grabs you through the window?
Through the window, yeah.
Funky little dance. Can't remember how, I remember this level being pretty long, but not egregiously so.
This is like the last level, right?
This is the last level, but there is a boss. There's like a stage that's a non... It's like a dedicated boss stage.
Oh, okay.
Level length. Yeah. Ah, one of these.
Ooh, they want me to do this quickly? That's... Come on. Oh, man.
Can you figure out how to throw rocks around my house to break in the right sequence?
Solve my
if you want to break
rocks at my house puzzle.
Yeah, I learned about it from an NPC in town who was throwing eggs at your house as a prank and unlocked a secret chamber.
I can't believe I accidentally egged the Silent Hill or the Resident Evil mansion, and now I'm forced to run away from Mr. X over and over again. This sucks.
I appreciate that. That one boy jumps further to make it easier for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoop. Grabbed him too good. That's fine. That's
good.
Oh.
Look, if I had boomerangs that would grow out of... Whoop, sorry. Moved the controller and pressed the button.
Oh, that would... Okay, I was like... I thought I was just bad, but that makes sense.
Allow me to gaslight you through Parsec. Why are you doing that so bad?
Yeah, well, nice play, dipshit.
Nice play, dipshit. I can't believe you tried to do the super move, but instead you went to the main menu and deleted your save file. Wow, what a blunder.
I don't feel like I did that, but I mean, clearly it's what's... Oh my gosh. These guys just are a little slower than you think on a curve, so it's real easy to just bump into them.
Oh yeah, they get you.
The curve is what gets you. It's wild. Oh, there's a switch behind this guy, I see.
You gotta fight this boy again.
But how...
Oh, yeah, I don't even think you... Don't remember if you can get above that guy without a double jump. Is there someone over here? Yes.
Shit. Alright, so Taxi, do you think Klonoa would swear, wouldn't swear, and if wouldn't swear, is it because they don't know, or because they just would never?
Klonoa thinks the F word is frick and still refuses to say it.
Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I agree.
Sorry, no. Would use it, but make sure he doesn't say it around children. Only if he gets really mad. Oop.
Okay, I touched the controller for a second to mess with you. Now we're even.
I got what I deserved.
I just touched left for a second. Now we're even. Now it's fair.
Damn.
Now you have to solve this riddle.
One single frame delay. Oh. Damn. I guess I gotta jump on it as it comes in. What? What?
That's the little bit of slippery on the platforms I'm talking. Sometimes you just kind of like drift off them a little bit, just a little bit.
Oof. Keep thinking these are like the Kirby enemies that bounce also, where they just jump high on the third one, but no, these just jump high when you get close.
Oh, weird.
Oh! That little one with the shield just goes nuts when he sees you.
I do like that all the Lunarians, the moon people, are just wearing pajamas. Just at all times.
Oh, is that what? I never thought about that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I think they're just wearing pajamas. Yeah, it looks
just
like
wearing
it to
jammies.
me. It looks like they're gonna like have a little candle with a plate on it, or a little plate with a candle on it for some reason. Oh, you know how it is, going to the bathroom, let me light up a candle on this plate. A thing that we do.
I'd love to handle flame when I'm exhausted.
Oh, it's 3 in the morning. Oh well, time to light up the pissing candle.
What's insulting is these guys throw boomerang projectiles and they don't even catch them. It just comes back and they already have more. They don't care. I have to go back down for these guys to respawn. I bet that's what's going to make me do.
Yeah.
The secret move.
That's probably what it'll make you do. Well, anyway. Alright, you took a hit, it's fair. That's the time that's time tax.
Punished by God's generosity. Oh!
Let's try that again. Close enough.
I think they make a noise if you jump into something with them, like from below.
I like that you got off the platform to make life harder for yourself.
I didn't want to fall.
Ooh, pretty big heal.
That's worrying. Alright, okay, 1, 2... I'm up here.
Yeah, smart. Wait for it to finish its cooldown and then hit it again. Nice.
No! Oh, this one's in the background. Okay, that's where that is. It's like, why can't I hit that?
Nice.
There we go.
First try, easy. Ooh, that's a big gate. That's gotta be where the Nasty Man lives. Be careful, Taxi.
Down mine.
The Nasty Man isn't affected by gravity.
Oh.
You can't possibly know the limits of his powers.
Downmine in chat says, video game Klonoa says dang by himself in the dark. And I just like the phrase dang in the dark. Dang in the dark.
Only when the lights are off, because he thinks no one will be able to tell it's him that said it, despite the fact that no one else sounds like Klonoa at all.
Onwards. Do all the intros for approaching a boss have different animations?
Seems like it, yeah. I love this Norio Wakamoto PS1 read. Just do a Wakamoto voice. Okay, yeah, I got it.
You got it. They say this is dream themed, but it's like this is not explicitly a dream. So it's the talk of dreams showing up is very strange.
Yeah, it's like someone in a dream talking about a dream is, yeah, it's very weird. Nightmares are good, actually. There's no difference between good and bad things, you moron, you absolute idiot.
Wahoo's despairingly. We hear this Wheel of Woe. This track.
So this is the aforementioned Wheel of Woe.
Yeah.
Also, dang,
there's
a really cool effect. Very Nightmare in Kirby's Adventure kind of thing going on with the cape.
I got stuck on this guy for a long time the first time because I thought I had to do something with these orbs, but no, you just have to hit him.
The orbs are just danger.
The orbs will do something very in particular, and if I get pretty far... Okay, yeah, orbs will do this. They put you on top, and you just gotta fucking book it.
They just put you in danger mode.
Yeah, they put you on top of the wheel. And as everyone knows, the safest part of a wheel is inside of it.
Yes.
Eye of the wheel, as they say. Oh yeah, and the wheel does slowly turn around to go the other way. Forgot about that.
This final boss that screams like a man when he's injured.
Whoa! Dude! Wow!
A game full of a bunch of fantasy enemies, and inexplicably the final boss just screams like a regular guy. It's like, what is the Pokemon that just is a man screaming? Guzzlord, right. The recent incarnation of Guzzlord, where it's just a man screaming as a Pokemon.
Oh, they're like the anime version of him?
Yeah, like the voice is just screaming.
Ah!
Basically, yeah.
Shout out whoever had to do that dub, because screams are like the harshest things on voice actors.
They're really hard to record too, is the other thing on top of everything else. Yeah, I mean the best story is always Sean Schemmel. It wasn't during Dragon Ball Z, it was during GT. Because GT took everything about Dragon Ball and missed the point and emphasized a lot of the worst parts. And apparently it was just during the recording, it was like 4 minutes of screaming nonstop and Sean passed out. While recording it.
Oh no! I did not hear about that.
Well,
Oh, I could go for some health right now.
Because, yeah, people asked him, they're just like, is that true that you fainted or is that just an urban myth? And he's like,
What?
oh no, I fainted, but it was during GT. That wasn't during Z.
So it's okay, you want to take over?
Yeah. Maybe. There we go, okay. My controller got lost for a second.
Fell
Sorry,
asleep?
my controller's had something to drink tonight. Fireballs blowing up the little guys is so rude. Okay, it's like 4 fireballs and then a dude. 2, 1.
Whoa! Ah! Yowza!
Oh, wheel's gonna reverse.
Aye!
Whoops! Touched it.
Oh, you got woed! Gesture he does. Hey! Man, if I had levitating hands, I'd make them rotate around each other all the time.
Just go to raves, take your shirt off, and be like, check it out, ladies, no sleeves. Look at this! Oh, this is really shockingly hard to dodge with the wheel on top of it.
Oh yeah, this one's tough.
I got touched. Alright, you're up.
You done got touched.
It is neat that the order Ghadius ejects them is actually the order they fall.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. It's like it'll be the 5th one is the little guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that'll be a boy. Yeah. That's a neat little detail that I have a feeling took way longer to program than it seems like it should have.
I mean, if you always have to guarantee it's a fixed number that drop, then it's actually not too hard. You just do an array twice.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh,
Wow,
nice.
doing a lot better this run.
Yeah, you're on a tear. Holy smokes.
One more. Yeah, I know. Your weird, bizarre mix of Japanese and Russian gibberish, which is, I think, what it's supposed to be. Uh-oh.
Sounds like it.
Oh,
Oh no, the triangle of boys!
Triangle!
Be careful, Taxi!
Triangle!
This is the most dangerous attack he knows! This is more dangerous than not abiding by gravity!
oh God! He's got the power of triangle.
So I'm guessing you have to steal a boy out from the middle of the triangle.
Yeah, I think this thing dissipates eventually. I don't know, I guess I gotta grab it out of there. Joke's on you, a triangle has 3 sides and we're in a circle! Oh! It's one of those. least it doesn't hurt you. It takes some of the pain out of it.
Oh, do you have to somehow turn all of the orbs into teleporter orbs or something?
I don't remember. I know there's a way to disable this thing. I remember the first time I beat this, I didn't even go up top a single time, so... But I also don't remember this attack.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like you can reach in there. Do you need to hit the green orbs?
Yeah, I'm trying that.
The green bits?
Sir,
Hey, we just want to beat you.
that's just pain.
Just be cool about it. Hey, how do we do this last hit? Come on, man.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. It's just, yeah, it's very particular about hitting them.
Oh! Whoa!
That took long enough. Let's just go ahead.
There we go.
Oh, got him. GG's. And there it is. We finally killed Greepo? Grant?
Hear this one out. Grant? Galumbo? Almost. At least you hear most of the song. Yeah, if you get them all, you unlock a bonus stage that's just like frame perfect inputs required to beat it, and it's just brutal.
The secret, way too hard of level that you unlock.
Mm-hmm.
And hey everybody, we've been going for about 3 hours, but if you aren't already following, please do. Hi, I'm Ty. I forget to plug my own stuff a lot because, you know, I'm just a guy. But if you're already following, please do. We do CyberCouch every Monday and Saturday. We got a lot of fun stuff lined up for the rest of the week, too. Got some Loop Hero tomorrow I'm pretty excited for. We got some weird PlayStation 1 games on Saturday. Yeah, Super Mario RPG Randomizer on Wednesday. We'll be getting back to that. Thursday, Record of Lodos War, Deedlit, and Wonder Labyrinth, which is a game that more aggressively looks like Symphony of the Night than any game I've played before, and it controls really well, so I liked it. Friday, doing some crowd control stuff, which is where you can use bits to mess with the game I'm playing. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, Saturday we'll be doing CyberCouch. It'll be me with my buddy Vicus. And it's some weird games. I don't think I've officially announced it, but it's going to be the game Sheep for PlayStation 1 and the game Team Buddies for PlayStation 1, assuming I can get them to run. Alright, and now it's time for Taxi to cry.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay, let me know.
You don't name drop a new monster and then you don't fight it. That's just how games go.
Oh, did they name drop a monster? I wasn't paying attention.
He was name dropping this thing called Nahatum.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was gonna summon the big nasty.
This stream isn't over!
Not yet.
Oh, this is a little weirder than the original. In the remake, it's just the helmet, but he keeps his jaw here.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah, this is a world that is powered by dreams, not a dream world itself.
Yeah, it's dreams are as a resource. Yeah.
And he is referring to you as a dream. Is that good? Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that seems fine. Cool orb.
The egg. Oh, good. Even Baloo on the far left is here.
Yeah, wait, when'd you get
Go,
here?
come on, give him a lecture. I like how everyone speaks gibberish, but they've all got their own little gibberish.
Yeah, is Baloo technically the head of the Wind Village then?
He's like their lead architect or something. They're not really clear what his position is. But I think the one in charge was your grandpa, and uh-oh.
Sadly, Wahoo?
So you want to take the wheel first?
Yeah.
These shots always make me think it's going to turn into some shmup segment. Your rail shooter.
It's a very Kirby thing to do.
It would be. That is a very Kirby thing to do.
Yeah.
Sequel doesn't have that, but it does have cool snowboard.
Yes.
And you do fight 1.5 bosses on one. Oh, Klonoa, didn't you know the moon is full of guns? That's what all the creators are. They can fire those meteors back out, didn't you know?
Oh.
The moon is now fully loaded.
Alright, so the mission is to load everyone's gun. And of course, they're bouncing up and down.
Yeah, thankfully you don't have to hit him from above, you just gotta throw it at him.
Ooh, that's fast. Oh, nuts. Ooh, gross. Oh, gross!
Runner's Bane.
Oh, I blew up the guy I was trying to get.
Thankfully, the cannons cannot be unloaded.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I do like that if they're wearing armor, it just breaks the armor off, but it doesn't kill them.
Oh, wow. That has a really generous hurt box on it. Yeah.
It snaps left very quickly.
Yeah.
Below. Taigio.
Got 2 more to load, and I'm guessing we have to do this like 4 times or something.
It's a multi-phase fight. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not this exact phase. Like, it's not this exact fight multiple times. That one goes for a while.
Yeah. Come on.
Fire!
Anytime, team.
Yo, guys, wait, did we miss one?
No?
There they go.
Of course, it's got a hell dimension inside of it. Yeah. Weirdly, a lot like the final boss of Kirby Star Allies, now that I'm seeing it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Weird.
Doesn't make the HD rumble of your controller beat like a heart, though.
Oh, does this do that normally?
No, the Star Allies one
Oh, the
does.
Star Allies does. Nice. I was like, wow, that's weird. Yeah, I've only watched some of Star Allies. I sadly have not had a chance to play it personally. Largely because it's still $60. And it was never worth $60. It was never a $60 game.
No. All right.
Nintendo. All right. You're in. Is this for phase? Okay, sick. It just puts you in phase 2. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that cruel. Oh god, slipping. No. Oh. Face ripper stingy eyes. Nope.
Oh.
God damn. So finicky.
Yeah.
This is where the remake is really easier. Is stuff like this.
Especially with how goofy slopes are in this game.
Oh, is this thing getting faster? I think it is.
Crystal.
Oh! Oh, that one moving.
Okay, gonna spawn another. Oh, just one more hit on that jet.
Gotcha. Now, do you have another hell dimension inside you, like a hell dimension Matryoshka?
That would actually be a sick boss fight. Like 5 layers deep, and you're just like, where is the? How does the space exist?
What if it goes inside the hell dimension, and then inside that is like a Jabu's like belly dimension? It's just like, wait, how is the meat inside the hell dimension? I don't understand. So here's phase 1 again, but it's worse.
Oh, so you have to throw an enemy down into their pockets when they expose themselves.
Yeah. I got 2 whole health.
Yeah, wow, dang, they don't fill it up. That's ruthless.
Oh yeah, and the platforms can be swallowed. There's one. Oh, that one's armored. Oof.
Next one you'll be.
Whoa,
that's some death.
this PlayStation flipping, not calling, but whatever it causes it to render like that. Oh dear,
All right, I'm back in there.
you're back in. Yeah, the fact that it does not refill the health between phases is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to dash dance to do your dash attack out of a standing position.
Exactly. Little guy over there. I was gonna eat some platforms as you go. Oh.
Is that all of them? No, there's one more.
One more.
One more. But music needs to think about it before restarting.
Boy, howdy. Oh, the boy's just over here now. Inexplicably.
There he is.
No!
He came a long way, and now he's in hell.
I got tapped.
Whoa.
Alright. They'll get back around here eventually.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, well. Yes, I see.
Here it is. Killed.
Sorry. So there's a scene in Transformers, one of the Transformers movies, where Optimus Prime very sadly says, "Samuel, push the cube into my chest." And it's like the funniest moment of like trying to be a heroic sacrifice. And it just ends up sounding really stupid. And this makes it like, "Klonoa, push the wind bullet into my chest."
Put me into your gun.
Shoot me as bullet, Klonoa. I'm ready.
We did it, boys!
You saved the diva, thank goodness. We won, but at what cost? I don't know. Hupo's dead. That's win-win. We stopped the evil, and Hupo is dead. Thank God. Unfortunately, our grandpa's still dead. That's a shame.
That one's the real tragedy.
Wow, they animated the hell out of these anime eyes.
Okay, I was wrong. Hupo. I thought he was huge for a moment.
So wait, does Hupo just turn into a ghost?
Now, Hupo is actually fine. You killed me before, but now I'm bigger than you could ever imagine. I didn't get stronger, just larger. Oh boy, time for that warning about myself to come true.
That was also lies. Those were Klonoa. Everything I told you was a lie. By the way, we're still friends, right?
Yeah. Not only is it a lie, I injected fake memories into you, so you would think they were real.
You're welcome. The real question is, will Klonoa remember Klonoa's original life once Klonoa goes back to home dimension?
Let's hope so.
And then does Klonoa get to have lived 2 lifetimes and just one of them is mostly fake? That still seems pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Can I keep the ring, at least? I'm not giving it back! This is my ring now! Goodbye!
It actually is!
No, don't make this harder. We already discussed I'm leaving. Either I'm leaving or I'm not. Don't grab the ring. Oh, come on, man. Now it's awkward for both of us, Hupo. No, come on, it's my ring, Hupo. Don't be a little asshole. Oh, come on, you little son of a bitch. Give it to me. New alternate version where Klonoa's actually totally cool with going back. Just really wants to keep the ring.
It's mine. I am actually crying, but you passed a good job.
The beauty of joke. Hupo, I'm already dog shit at goodbyes, and you're making this really hard. Come on, man. Let go of the ring.
Yeah, the old, you can't stay here endings always get me.
Yeah.
Except for the one Final Fantasy game that did that, because, see ya, loser.
I think my favorite Final Fantasy removing a character moment definitely has to go to Final Fantasy V, where Grandpa dies, and they're like, it's this really good story moment, and they're like, okay, but mechanically it would suck shit if we took that party member away, so here's his grandkid, and she just inherits his power, so she's just the same character. Like, she's just Gluff again, but tiny.
She's got small.
Wait, so was our grandpa real?
That's the thing that always, there's like a few things in this that fuck me up when you like replay it. And the first thing is like, even in his dying breath, Grandpa is lying to you so you succeed. Yeah, so he just pretended to be your grandpa to go along with it.
That's messed up. That's a messed up thing to do to a kid. Hit him with a fake grandpa.
A fake grandpa? And then kill that grandpa? But yeah, the bit that always gets me on that replay playthrough is the but we've been friends forever, right? And when he reveals the true form, and it's just like someone believing your lie right in front of your face, and you just have to swallow your tongue and go, yes.
Especially when the lie is, we're best friends, right? We have a relationship thing going, we're like, we got a thing. Like,
we get alone so good. Eriko Amura! Thanks for making me cry! But yeah, that is the... Now you can probably piece together why Klonoa 2 is like almost completely disconnected from the first one.
Yeah.
It's just a different world. And that one is just right off the bat. It's just like, yeah, he's the dream traveler. That's what he does. And I really feel this ending has a really good impact because it's like, oh, wow, you know, you just can never see this person again. You just cannot go back to this world. And then the Game Boy Advance ones are just like, hey, it's Hupo, he's back. Don't fucking worry about it.
It's Hupo, he's back and he's here to play volleyball along with the big monster guy.
You know that Hupo is the ref.
Oh, isn't the monster beast playable in the volleyball one?
You can play as a very small version of Nahatum, and he smokes a cigar. He's like he's much smaller, and he's like a mob boss, and he wants to make a. He is in his ending. He uses the winnings to make a series of merchandise like plushes of himself, and he goes out of business because no one wants them. Another person blocked for saying guns.
The weirdest part is Automod says reason, identity. So it just doesn't want to reveal that me, Ty Tuesday, is the real Klonoa. Quinoa? Klonoa? Quinoa? Klonoa? What is it?
Oh god, yeah. It's like the end of MGS2.
God, what if you put your file name as like something really heinous and just forgot until the end of the game?
There's the second one ends with good morning file name, and it's just like, good morning, idiot. Good morning, Klonoa? I don't remember your name, but hey, it's morning. Good morning.
Welcome back, Quinoa.
Oh yeah, menu changes.
Oh, nice. So this is just to go and hundo % it.
Yeah, the cruel thing is in the first game, it does keep track of if you got up to 150 of Dreamstones in the stage, but your first run through the story does not count, so it doesn't matter if you got them all the first time. It's mean.
That's messed up. Well, hey everybody, this has been CyberCouch. Taxi, you want to... I'm not plug whatever you're working on right now, I suppose.
I am working on a game called Rainshade, which is a weird composite of like got Klonoa vibes, but also I'd say a bit of like Metal Gear Rising of all things. It's got a lot of parry focused puzzles, but it's the same concept of you cannot attack on your own. You need to use the environment and enemies, but also you can hit a big bug with an umbrella like a baseball bat and send them into space.
And where would people go to find stuff about the information about
just
this?
I'm pretty quiet about what I'm working on right now because I'm trying to build up the demo. But that would be on twitter.com, Taxiderby, or it's not just at Taxiderby on Twitter. Also working on something else that I cannot talk about.
Ooh, enjoy that. Ooh, little sneaky secret.
Sneaker.
And yeah, hey everybody, I'm Ty. I stream here every day, 6 days a week, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. I usually throw some extra streams on top of it. Ran through them all earlier today, but if you're already following, please do. If you ever get lost and can't find your way back, just type in badsoulguy.com, BADSOLGUI, and you'll find me. But yeah.
So glad you registered that.
Yeah, that was Boix, actually. Boix got it for me and was just like, hey,
Oh.
badsoulguy.com is open. You want it? I'm like, yeah? Do I? Do I ever? Like, yeah, I do. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks again, Taxi, for hanging out. I'm going to find someone to host everyone over to. And here. You know what? That works perfectly. I'm gonna host y'all over to Boix. Catch y'all later. Thanks for hanging out and have a good night.